And now going past the saluting base, we have the multi-function radar, the MFRDR radar. This is led by Captain Abhijit Kumar of 503 AD Missile Regiment. The MR Assam weapon system is also called the Abra weapon system. It's a medium-range air defense weapon system and is intended for the protection of its own critical assets and ground forces against a vast array of hostile aerial targets to include aircrafts, helicopters and subsonic and supersonic cruise missiles. The motto of the Corps of the Army Air Defense is Akashe Shatrun Jahi. So the audience now feeling the warmth of the sun, and of course the excitement levels are going to build up. So we have flowers and we have colors of different people from different parts of the country, all adding to diversity, variety and beauty. It takes a lot of spirit and a huge leap of faith to get up early in the morning and arrive here to witness the parade, but definitely well worth it for each and every person who has made it a point to attend. We shared with you Doordarshan's specially placed cameras giving you views, bird's eye views and Jimmy Jib views, and of course close-ups catching the mood and the morale of the place. Special invitees, special dignitaries from all across, and in an effort to make it more inclusive, these special guests are prominently seated on either side of Kartavya Path, and of course right across the Prime Minister's enclosure. Representatives of vibrant villages are also among the special guests, and this is a program aimed at complete inclusivity and taking growth right to the grassroots. Meanwhile here on Kartavya Path, marching boots, military music, all continue. And approaching the saluting base, we have the Madras Regiment.
मैकेनाइज्ड कॉलम्स के बाद अब बारी है मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट की। कर्तव्य पथ पर ये दस्ता है मद्रास रेजिमेंट का। नेतृत्व मेजर जेरी ब्लेज कर रहे हैं। मद्रास रेजिमेंट भारतीय सेना की सबसे पुरानी इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंट है, जिसकी उत्पत्ति वर्ष 1750 में हुई थी। 1962 का चीनी आक्रमण हो, 1947-48 का भारत पाकिस्तान युद्ध हो, 1965 और 75 की लड़ाइयाँ हो, हर जगह वीरता के नए अध्याय लिखे हैं मद्रास रेजिमेंट के इन जवानों ने। आदर्श वाक्य स्वधर्मे निधनम श्रेय। अपना कर्तव्य निभाते हुए मरना गौरव की बात। इसके ठीक पीछे गढ़वाल राइफल्स रेजिमेंटल सेंटर, 58 गोरखा ट्रेनिंग सेंटर और 39 गोरखा ट्रेनिंग सेंटर का संयुक्त बैंड दस्ता। 72 संगीतकार इसमें शामिल, और बैंड दस्ते के ठीक पीछे आ रहा है ग्रेनेडियर्स का मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट, आकर्षक वेशभूषा से सुरक्षित सुसज्जित होते हैं। ग्रेनेडियर्स का यह दस्ता, जिसका नेतृत्व 13 ग्रेनेडियर्स बटालियन के कैप्टन अनुज कुमार धारीवाल कर रहे हैं। रेजिमेंट का आदर्श वाक्य नाम नमक निशान, युद्ध घोष सर्वदा शक्तिशाली। युद्ध क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन, खासियत है ग्रेनेडियर्स की।
The war cry Raja Ramchandra Ki Jai resounding at Kartavya Path as the Rajputana Rifles contingent marches forward to the saluting base, led by Lieutenant Sanyam Chaudhary of the 20 Battalion. This is the oldest rifle regiment of the Indian Army, having been raised in 1775. It also has the distinction of winning 10 Arjuna Awards. Its most famous junior commissioned officers are Neeraj Chopra and Deepak Punia, Subedars in the regiment, and they have brought laurels in Olympics and Asian Games for the nation. As they move forward, you can hear the strains of the combined band. Jammu and Kashmir Light Infantry Regimental Centre, One Signal Training Centre and RT Centre Hyderabad, 72 musicians led by Subedar John Zachariah of One Signal Training Centre, assisted by Naib Subedar Ramji Thapa and Chandan Mishra of the RT Centre. Playing the tune Young India. And for the first time, we have an all-women contingent from the Tri-Services, led by Captain Sandhya of the Military Police. This team includes Agniveers and regular recruits. Though they underwent rigorous training and practice in their individual areas, they have successfully managed to cohesively work together under the leadership of Captain Sandhya to be ready for this parade. 148 women soldiers from the Corps of Military Police of Army, Navy and Air Force. As the women proudly march forward, they continue to prove their mettle and contribute actively and equally in nation building.
नारी शक्ति की धूम के बाद कर्तव्य पथ पर सिख रेजिमेंट की टुकड़ी सलामी मंच के सामने मेजर सरबजीत सिंह की कमान में। स्वतंत्रता के बाद ये रेजिमेंट भारतीय सेना की सभी कार्रवाइयों में सबसे आगे रही है। चुस्त कदमों से आगे बढ़ते हुए, कंधे से कंधे और कदम से कदम मिले हुए, कई सम्मान प्राप्त ये रेजिमेंट, जिसका आदर्श वाक्य निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो और युद्ध घोष बोले सोनिहाल सत श्री अकाल। सारे जहां से अच्छा की धुन लेकर एएडी कॉलेज एंड सेंटर, डोगरा रेजिमेंटल सेंटर और एएससी सेंटर नॉर्थ का संयुक्त बैंड, दस्ता और कमान संभाली है सूबेदार एम राजेश ने। उनके साथ सूबेदार मोतीलाल और नायब सूबेदार बराबेंद्र सिंह। 72 बैंड वादक इस दस्ते में हैं। कुमाऊं रेजिमेंट का ये दस्ता कैप्टन चिन्मय शेखर तपस्वी नेतृत्व करते हुए, रेजिमेंट का 200 वर्षों का समृद्ध इतिहास है। रेजिमेंट को पहला परमवीर चक्र प्राप्त करने का सम्मान भी प्राप्त है। रेजिमेंट का आदर्श वाक्य पराक्रमो विजयते, युद्ध घोष कालिका माता की जय।
Going past the saluting base, the Bombay Engineer Group or the Bombay Sappers, the contingent of Bombay Engineer Group and Centre being led by Major Divya Tyagi of 115 Engineer Regiment. The Bombay Sappers have the privilege of being the proud recipients of the highest gallantry awards, both pre and post-independence. And they have not only proved their prowess in battle, but also utilized their military and technical skills in the development of our nation. Going past the saluting base, behind them, the combined band of the Maratha Light Regiment Center and the Jat Regimental Center, along with the AOC Center, comprising 72 musicians led by Subedar Ajay Kumar N. The tune, Dhruv. Following the band, we have marching forward for the first time ever on Kartavya Path, an all-women contingent of the Armed Forces Medical Services led by Major Shrishti Khullar, with Captain Amba Samant from the Army Dental Corps, Surgeon Lieutenant Kanchana from the Indian Navy, and Flight Lieutenant Divya Priya from the Indian Air Force, followed by 144 officers of the Military Nursing Service. Strength, discipline, the dedication of women officers and unwavering commitment.
और ये है कर्तव्य पथ पर सलामी मंच के सामने जय भारती की जोशीली धुन बजाता हुआ नौसेना का ब्रास बैंड। नेतृत्व बैंड मास्टर चीफ पेटी ऑफिसर सेकंड क्लास एम एंथनी राज कर रहे हैं। भारतीय नौसेना का विश्व विख्यात ब्रास बैंड दस्ता, 80 बैंड वादक जिसमें शामिल। नौसेना ब्रास बैंड के ठीक पीछे है नौसेना का मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट, 144 युवा नौसैनिकों की ये टुकड़ी, जिसमें महिला और पुरुष दोनों ही शामिल हैं। नेतृत्व लेफ्टिनेंट प्रज्वल एम कर रहे हैं। लेफ्टिनेंट मुदिता गोयल, लेफ्टिनेंट शर्वानी सुप्रिया और लेफ्टिनेंट देविका एच प्लाटून कमांडर्स के तौर पर दस्ते में शामिल। उपस्थित जनसमूह आह्लादित, रोमांचित, गौरवान्वित। और यह है सलामी मंच के सामने पहुंचती हुई भारतीय नौसेना की झांकी, जिसमें दो महत्वपूर्ण विषयों को दर्शाया गया है। पहला है नारी शक्ति। भारतीय नौसेना में महिलाओं की सभी भूमिकाओं और सभी रैंक्स में प्रवेश हो रहा है उनका, और उनका स्वागत किया जा रहा है। झांकी के कमांडर हैं लेफ्टिनेंट कमांडर भोपे जुई मिलिंद और लेफ्टिनेंट कमांडर निशीथ के एस। स्वदेशीकरण के माध्यम से महासागरों में समुद्री शक्ति को भी इस झांकी में दर्शाया गया है।
A special tableau that acknowledges the contributions made by veterans in nation building. In front of the saluting base now, राष्ट्र निर्माण पहले भी, अब भी, आगे भी और हमेशा. It showcases their continued commitment in a variety of ways to building the country and sharing the responsibility of national security. A salute to the indomitable spirit, their inspirational growth and sustained, consistent and invaluable contributions. The youngest of the armed forces, the Indian Air Force, the band led by Sergeant C.A. Daniel, playing the tune Sound Barrier Quick March. And that is the bars formation, 3 MiG-29 aircraft flying past in big formation, led by Group Captain Manoj Bhargav, Wing Commander Anup Milan Gadkari, and Wing Commander Ankit Bhatia. As we have the Indian Air Force band going past the saluting base, we've got the marching contingent just behind them, comprising 144 airmen and 4 officers in a box formation, led by Squadron Leader Rashmi Thakur, Squadron Leader Sumita Yadav, Squadron Leader Pratiti Aluwalia and Flight Lieutenant Kirti Rohil. Incidentally, Sumita Yadav had participated in the Bastille Day parade as well. Bringing up the rear of the Air Force contingent is the tableau with the theme Bharatiya Vayu Sena Saksham, Sashakt, Atmanirbhar. Potent, powerful and self-reliant. A rotating globe on the tableau highlights the Air Force's expanded reach. You've got the transport aircraft, the C-295, flown by 2 women aircrew in the cockpit. The middle portion has the Tejas and the Sukhoi 30. You've got Flight Lieutenant Ananya Sharma and Flying Officer Azma Sheikh also present on the tableau in full flying gear. The gender-inclusive approach of the Indian Air Force.
और अब कर्तव्य पथ पर DRDO की झांकी, जिसमें रक्षा में आत्मनिर्भरता के लिए प्रयासरत इस संगठन में महिलाओं के प्रयास और उनकी भागीदारी को दर्शाया गया है। नेतृत्व कर रही हैं इस झांकी का सुनीता देवी जेना, एक बहुत ही प्रतिभाशाली वैज्ञानिक और गाइडेड मिसाइल्स की विशेषज्ञ हैं। इन्होंने लिक्विड टेक्नोलॉजी का विकास किया है, स्वदेशी। झांकी में DRDO में महिलाओं की भागीदारी को भूमि, वायु, समुद्र और साइबर अंतरिक्ष में दिखाया गया है। झांकी में कई मिसाइल प्रणालियों को भी देखा जा सकता है। भारत की सैन्य शक्ति और भारत के निर्माण में महिलाओं का योगदान रेखांकित होता हुआ। भारतीय तटरक्षक बल का बैंड उत्तम अधिकारी म्यूजिशियन पापनूर जी बाबू की कमान में सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरता हुआ। तटरक्षक बल के बैंड के ठीक पीछे भारतीय तटरक्षक बल का मार्चिंग दस्ता, हमारे समुद्रों के प्रहरी दस्ते का नेतृत्व कर रही हैं सहायक असिस्टेंट चुनौती शर्मा और 3 अधिकारी, असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट प्रिया दहिया, असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट हार्दिक और असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट पल्लवी। बल का आदर्श वाक्य वयम रक्षामः, वी प्रोटेक्ट। इस बल ने अपनी स्थापना के बाद से 11,516 लोगों की जानें बचाई हैं, यानी हर दूसरे दिन एक जीवन।
A change of color now, going past the saluting base. Again, for the first time on Kartavya Path, the BSF Mahila Brass Band, under the command of Sub-Inspector Shweta Singh. The band is playing the tune Bharat Ke Jawan. Following the band, marching smartly past the saluting base, we have the women contingent of the Border Security Force, consisting of 144 Mahila Praharis, led by Assistant Commandant Monica Lakra. The BSF opened its doors to the Mahila officers in 2013, and 3 years later again in 2016, women became an integral part of all ranks of the Border Security Force. And this is women power. And this is women empowerment. Approaching the saluting base in vibrant Leheria turbans adorned with saffron hackles and sparkling band instruments, playing the spirited tune of Amar Senani, the CISF's women band, led by Constable Kashyap Monica Narendra. marching with the beat, with the rhythm. The CISF women marching contingent led by Assistant Commandant Tanmay Mohanty, going past the saluting base. The motto, protection and security. Sunshine spread across Kartavya Path today.
सलामी मंच के सामने अब पहुंच रहा है केंद्रीय रिजर्व पुलिस बल का महिला बैंड कांस्टेबल सोसा अल्पापेन की अगुवाई में देश के हम है रक्षक की जोशीली धुन बजाता हुआ सीआरपीएफ को अपने पहले महिला बैंड दस्ते की स्थापना का श्रेय भी जाता है। इस महिला बैंड दस्ते में 100 उत्साही महिला सेनानी शामिल। कर्तव्य पथ रोमांच से सराबोर। सीआरपीएफ का महिला मार्चिंग दस्ता अब सलामी मंच के सामने पीस कीपर्स ऑफ द नेशन के नाम से जाना जाता है। नेतृत्व कर रही हैं 234वीं बटालियन विशाखापट्टनम की असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट मेघा नायर। आकर्षक परिधान, अनुशासन, देश के प्रति समर्पण, कर्तव्य परायणता, असाधारण वीरता, यह है भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों की खासियत। अब आ रहे हैं हिमवीर भारत तिब्बत सीमा पुलिस का बैंड कर्णप्रिय धुनें बजाता हुआ आगे बढ़ रहा है। कांस्टेबल अंबिका पाटिल के नेतृत्व में ये हैं हिमवीरांगनाएं, सारे जहां से अच्छा की धुन पर मार्च करते हुए। और ये भारत तिब्बत सीमा पुलिस का महिला मार्चिंग कंटिजेंट, नेतृत्व असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट मोनिया शर्मा कर रही हैं। इस गौरवशाली टुकड़ी में 3 अधीनस्थ अधिकारी और 144 अन्य रैंक शामिल हैं। भारत तिब्बत सीमा पुलिस के बहादुर सैनिक हिमवीर के नाम से जाने जाते हैं, जो लद्दाख से अरुणाचल प्रदेश तक की सीमाओं की रक्षा करते हैं।
Presence of women at Kartavya Path, the Sashastra Seema Bal Band contingent led by Inspector Jaya Sharma. जोश भरा है सीने में, हाथ और है हथेलियों पे जान. That is their tune. As the Defense Minister, Prime Minister and President Macron watch this Special Service Bureau that was set up in 1963 with the aim to strengthen the lost self-confidence of the people after the India-China war. The SSB contingent now, Deputy Commandant Nancy Singla, leading this force, in addition to guarding the Indo-Nepal and Indo-Bhutan borders, playing an important role in the Naxal-affected states of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Bihar. The motto of the Sashastra Seema Bal, service, security and brotherhood. And now warming the hearts of the people of Delhi, the contingent from the Delhi Police. The Delhi Police Band for the first time on the parade, being led by women, Bandmaster Sub-Inspector Ruyangunyo Kensei, playing the Delhi Police song. Just behind the band, the Delhi Police marching contingent, which is a 15-time winner of the best marching contingent of the Republic Day Parade. This time it is an all-women affair. Additional Deputy Commissioner of Police, Shweta Sugathan, leading the smartly red safa-clad women officers down Kartavya Path to the tune of the Delhi Police song. It is indeed thrilling to know that the Delhi Police have been participating in Republic Day parades since 1950. And coming now on to The saluting base, the regal camels of the BSF, the ships of the desert.
रेगिस्तान के जहाज का स्वागत कीजिए कर्तव्य पथ पर सीमा सुरक्षा बल का ऊंट दस्ता डिप्टी कमांडेंट मनोहर सिंह खींची की कमान में। आकर्षक सजे धजे ऊंटों पर बीएसएफ के जवान। गणतंत्र दिवस परेड में दूसरी बार महिला ऊंट सवार भाग ले रही हैं। राजस्थान के थार रेगिस्तान और कच्छ के रण के दुर्गम इलाके में तैनात बल के जवानों के भरोसेमंद साथी हैं ये ऊंट। बीएसएफ का आदर्श वाक्य, जीवन पर्यंत कर्तव्य। बहुत ही आकर्षक ये ऊंट दस्ता, जिसकी G20 शिखर सम्मेलन के दौरान विदेशी प्रतिनिधियों ने बहुत प्रशंसा की थी। और इनके ठीक पीछे बीएसएफ का ऊंट बैंड मास्टर सब इंस्पेक्टर अमल चट्टोपाध्याय की कमान में 35 बैंड वादकों का ये दल, और धुन बजा रहा है हम हैं सीमा सुरक्षा बल, बहादुरों का दल।
Color me with color, color me with grace, and color me with uniqueness. Rajpath calling out to all who walk past. Visual delight, visuals captured in our mind's eye for posterity. It's turned out to be a beautiful sunny winter day. Word of command, the NCC Girls Marching Contingent, comprising 148 smart, young and vibrant cadets led by Senior Under Officer Punya Ponnamma. With a commitment to character and community development, leadership and adventure, the NCC has nearly 17 lakh cadets on its rolls and is one of the largest youth uniformed organizations in the world. And now, the NCC Girls Combined Band. This is an all-girl representation this year, and the combined band of the NCC Girls Birla Balika Vidyapeeth Pilani, the NCC Girls Northeastern region, is being led by Senior Under Officer Yashavika Gaur and Ankita Sharma. The tune, yes, Sare Jahan Se Acha. And the NCC Girls Marching Contingent, the Tri-Service Contingent, all-girl band contingent of the NCC, followed by the second NCC Girls Marching Contingent, led by Senior Under Officer Tanu Tewatia. 148 cadets in perfect harmony, in perfect discipline, synchronicity at its peak.
एनसीसी कैडेट्स के बाद कर्तव्य पथ पर अब बारी है राष्ट्रीय सेवा योजना के मार्चिंग दस्ते की, जिसे एनएसएस के नाम से जाना जाता है। 200 महिला स्वयंसेवी इसमें शामिल। एनएसएस के इस दस्ते का नेतृत्व कर रही हैं गुवाहाटी क्षेत्रीय निदेशालय सिक्किम की रेजिना तमांग। युवा भारत, सशक्त भारत, विकसित भारत जैसे अभियान, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस, हर घर तिरंगा जैसे अभियान, देश प्रेम को ओतप्रोत करने वाले अभियानों में राष्ट्रीय सेवा योजना की अहम भूमिका रही है। आदर्श वाक्य, मैं नहीं बल्कि आप। सलामी मंच के सामने अब है मास पाइप एंड ड्रम बैंड का संयुक्त बैंड दस्ता। 120 वादकों का ये दल है। नेतृत्व बिहार रेजिमेंटल सेंटर के सूबेदार मेजर कुमार राजकुमार राम और एएमसी सेंटर और स्कूल के मेजर राजेंद्र सिंह संभाल रहे हैं। जबरदस्ता धुन बजा रहा है पहाड़ों की रानी।
The beautifully decorated jeeps bringing the 19 children given this year's Prime Minister's Bravery Awards. The children who have shown exceptional courage, ability and outstanding achievements, drawn from all over the country, aged between 8 and 17. This year's Bravery Award went to Aditya Vijay Brahmane posthumously. One child each in categories of bravery, science and technology, art and culture, innovation, social service and sports were selected. 9 boys and 10 girls from 18 states and union territories, each awardee getting a medal and certificate. 7 days ago, President Droupadi Murmu presented these 18 children their awards at a glittering ceremony in the capital. Notable to mention is the artificial intelligence that was used for the first time to search for feats of excellence. An essential part of the parade, these young children represent a precious resource, harboring the potential to significantly contribute to the country's advancement. The bird song of the Bugun Community Reserve, Viksit Bharat from Arunachal Pradesh. Largest of the 7 sisters of the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh literally means the land of dawn-lit mountains. Verdant valleys, pristine water bodies and rich heritage all make it untouched, unseen, unbelievably must-visit place on earth. From Arunachal, we move to the state of Haryana and the government-run program called Mera Parivar Meri Pehchan, which attempts to provide the benefits of government-run schemes to eligible families by using technology and connecting with every family in the state. Data collected and updated by the government helps empowering the residents easily, digitally, be it procuring ration, agricultural subsidies, scholarships or pensions.
पल पल चलती रेल मेट्रो सुगम सभी का आना जाना परिवार पहचान पत्र से खुशहाली का यह ठिकाना उन्नत खेती मन हर लेती हरियल फसलों का लहराना इतना सब मेरे सूबे में मन क्यों ना चाहे तेराना जय हरियाणा।
हरियाणा से चलते हैं एक बार फिर पूर्वोत्तर की ओर। बारी है मणिपुर की। मणिपुर राज्य की झांकी थंबल गी लांगला लोटस थ्रेड्स विषय वस्तु पर आधारित। मणिपुर का ईमा केथिल 500 साल पुराना बाजार, दुनिया का एकमात्र बाजार जो महिलाओं द्वारा संचालित है। मणिपुर देश में महिला सशक्तिकरण का अनुकरणीय मॉडल पेश करता है और विकसित भारत के रूप में भारत के विकास का मार्ग प्रशस्त करता नजर आता है। मणिपुर से मध्य भारत यानी मध्य प्रदेश की झांकी का क्रम आत्मनिर्भर नारी विकास का मूल मंत्र पर केंद्रित। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी और गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह के खास मेहमान फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति श्री इमैनुअल मैक्रों,
मध्य प्रदेश की इन बेटियों पर पूरे देश को मान है। सूर्य की तरह चमक रहा लहरी अवनी का नाम है। दुर्गा माई की कला ने भारत की शोभा बढ़ाई
From the tableau of Madhya Pradesh, we now move to Odisha. Women empowerment in Viksit Bharat, the state's rich handicraft and handloom sector, by preserving the country's traditional techniques, which have been globally recognized. That's what's being shown. Sidestepping from Odisha to Chhattisgarh, we now wait the tribal themed tableau from Chhattisgarh, reflecting the democratic consciousness and traditional democratic values present in tribal communities since ancient times, which are still alive and prevalent in the Bastar division of the state even after 76 years of independence.
कर्तव्य पथ पर समृद्ध सांस्कृतिक विरासत जो भारत की बड़ी पहचान है उसके दर्शन, और छत्तीसगढ़ के बाद राजस्थान की झांकी विकसित भारत में पधारो म्हारे देश के संदेश को लेकर ये झांकी। राजस्थान के बाद चलते हैं महाराष्ट्र की ओर। महाराष्ट्र की झांकी जिसमें छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के 350वें राज्याभिषेक वर्ष समारोह को दर्शाया गया है। छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज का संघर्ष मुख्य रूप से अन्याय और शोषण के खिलाफ था।
And now let's move on to the next tableau of Andhra Pradesh. The tableau is on the subject of transforming school education, making students globally competitive.
सकल विद्यలకు
The transformation of medium of education theme is depicted in the entire tableau. And here comes the next, Ladakh. Viksit Bharat, empowering women through employment in Ladakh's journey. The Indian women ice hockey team, exclusively composed of Ladakhi players, symbolizes this journey of empowerment.
और अब सलामी मंच के सामने धीरे धीरे शान से अग्रसर होता हुआ तमिलनाडु राज्य की झांकी। इस झांकी में तमिलनाडु के प्राचीन कुदवलय प्रणाली यानी मिट्टी के बर्तन में मतपत्र डालकर चुनाव किए जाने की प्राचीन परंपरा को दर्शाया गया है। और अब अगली झांकी है गुजरात राज्य की झांकी, जो गुजरात के सीमा पर्यटन की वैश्विक पहचान धोरडो पर आधारित है। इस झांकी में गुजरात के कच्छ की संस्कृति को दिखाया गया है, जिसमें कच्ची घर भूंगा, सानी हस्तशिल्प और रोगन कला सम्मिलित है। झांकी में कच्छ गांव की दृश्यावली बताती है क्यों गुजरात आज विश्व पर्यटन की नई पहचान है। From Gujarat, it's time to move on to Meghalaya. The tableau opens an enchanting display of Meghalaya's cherry blossoms, transforming the landscape into a canvas awash in delicate shades of pink. Diverse themes intricately weave together, encapsulating Meghalaya's cultural richness, natural wonders and communal spirit. And here comes Jharkhand.
transporting us through the rich heritage of Tussar silk, once known as Kosa or Vanya silk. The tableau showcases the resilience of tribal women in production of Tussar silk.
और ये है विकसित भारत समृद्ध विरासत को दर्शाती उत्तर प्रदेश की मनोरम झांकी जो श्री अयोध्या धाम पर आधारित है। देशवासियों, हाल ही में श्री राम जन्मभूमि अयोध्या में संपन्न हुए श्री राम लला की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह को झांकी के अग्रभाग में दिखाया गया है।
जन्म लिया है, घर घर बजे बधाई, ओ घर घर बजे बधाई।
यहाँ कुंभ की छटा देखकर दुनिया जय जय बोले, नए उद्यमों ने विकास के नए रास्ते खोले। छठी धुंध उत्तर प्रदेश की नई रोशनी छाई, नई रोशनी छाई।
साथ ही उत्तर प्रदेश की समृद्ध विकास जिसमें जेवर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा, नोएडा में सबसे बड़े मोबाइल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैक्ट्री, इन सभी को झांकी में दिखाया गया है। और अब सलामी मंच के सामने अग्रसर होता हुआ तेलंगाना राज्य की झांकी।
ప్రజాస్వామ్య స్థాపనకి పునాదిగా నిలిచెనే గాంధీ వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ సుభాష్ చంద్ర బోసులు రామ్జీ గొండు కొమరం భీం వీరనారి ఐలమ్మలు ఎందరో యోధుల సమరాలే ప్రజల హక్కుల నిలిపెనే స్వేచ్ఛ కోసం పోరు చేసి వెలుగై నిలిచిన రామ్జీ గొండు గడి కొరల గల్లా పట్టి కొంచి కొట్ట చిట్టాలమ్మ జల్ చంకల్ జమీన్ చంకుకి తుడం కొట్ట కొమరం భీమన్న
तेलंगाना की इस भव्य झांकी में जमीनी स्तर पर जनतंत्र तेलंगाना की आजादी आंदोलन के योद्धा और उनकी परंपरा को बखूबी दर्शाया गया है।
And the next tableau approaching the saluting base, Indian Space Research Organization. The Chandrayaan-3 tableau depicts the successful soft landing of the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft on the moon near the South Pole.
अंतरिक्ष की ऊंचाइयों को छूने लगा भारत परिवार, प्रगति पथ पर हो रहा देश आज गतिमान, इसरो विकसित भारत की पहचान। आर्यभट्ट भास्कर रोहिणी से शुरू हुआ इसरो का सफर, चंद्रयान और मंगलयान से पहुंचा नई ऊंचाइयों पर, गगनयान मिशन से रचे नया इतिहास, इसरो विकसित भारत की पहचान, इसरो विकसित भारत की पहचान।
The next tableau approaching is of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. The visually enchanting tableau of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research aligns with the Viksit Bharat theme and is on the Purple Revolution ushered through lavender cultivation in Jammu and Kashmir. Highlighting agro-technical developments, the distillation unit for extracting essential oil from lavender flowers.
लेवेंडर हर एक खेत में लगाओ, ई ट्रैक्टर घर घर ले आओ, कम लागत में मुनाफा कमाओ, सारे किसान एक लक्ष्य बनाओ, CSIR संग बढ़ते जाओ।
The all-women CSIR tableau showcases achievements under government's initiatives of scientific developments.
और अब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एवं सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी मंत्रालय की ये झांकी सलामी मंच की ओर अग्रसर होती हुई। ये झांकी सामाजिक सशक्तिकरण के लिए जिम्मेदार आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पर केंद्रित है, जिसका देश के स्वास्थ्य सेवा, लॉजिस्टिक और शिक्षा क्षेत्र में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है।
नए डिजिटल युग में हम साथ हैं, बदल रहे हैं हम, आत्मनिर्भर भारत यहाँ, शिक्षा चिकित्सा समाज को मिल रहा है साथ नया।
और अब कर्तव्य पथ पर शान से सलामी मंच की ओर अग्रसर होता हुआ पतन, पोत परिवहन और जल मार्ग मंत्रालय की झांकी, जो सागरमाला प्रोजेक्ट पर आधारित है। मंत्रालय द्वारा महिलाओं को अवसर प्रदान करने की प्रतिबद्धता के साथ नीली अर्थव्यवस्था की संचालक नारी शक्ति को इस झांकी में दर्शाया गया है।
सागर तट संपन्न बन रहे, सफल हो रहे नए प्रयास, अधिक हुई क्षमता में वृद्धि, बंदरगाहों का हुआ विकास, नारी शक्ति ने कदम मिला नभ में, फैलाया नया उजास, पोत परिवहन से संभव हो पर्यटन का हुआ विकास, सागरमाला, 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 सागरमाला,
And the next tableau arriving is of ITBP, Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs tableau on vibrant villages through symbolism and various themes depicts how rich culture, activities and infrastructure development, including roads in the vibrant villages, are bringing vibrancy, holistic economic viability and prosperity. The next tableau is of Ministry of External Affairs. The MEA tableau depicts successful completion of India's G20 presidency and its achievements. It reflects India's leadership of addressing global issues in an ambitious, decisive, inclusive and action-oriented manner.
धरती एक कुटुंब है, जुड़ेगा छोर छोर,
आशा से विश्व देखता है भारत की ओर,
G20 अध्यक्ष पद जब भारत के जिम्मे आया,
दूरदर्शिता और सहयोग से ये दायित्व निभाया,
मिलकर हम सब साथ चलेंगे तभी मिलेगी भोर, आशा से विश्व देखता है भारत।
और अब सलामी मंच की ओर अग्रसर होता हुआ भारत के चुनाव आयोग का ये मनोरम झांकी एक सशक्त विवरण का सांगोपान चित्रण कर रही है कि चुनाव प्रक्रिया लोकतंत्र, एकता का उत्सव है। साथ ही दोहराती है कि मतदाता की पृष्ठभूमि इस चुनाव प्रक्रिया में कितना महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाती है।
मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में, मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझ में, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में। हम भारत को नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के दो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है।
और अब सलामी मंच की ओर अग्रसर होता हुआ केंद्रीय लोक निर्माण विभाग की झांकी सेंट्रल विस्टा, विकसित भारत का प्रतिबिंब। इस झांकी में कर्तव्य पथ, नया संसद भवन, नव स्थापित नेताजी सुभाष जी की प्रतिमा को बहुत बखूबी प्रदर्शित किया गया है। नया विकसित कर्तव्य पथ एवं नया संसद भवन विश्व के मानचित्र पर अमिट छाप छोड़ता है। यह विश्व पटल पर अपनी नई पहचान बनाने और तेजी से विकास करते हुए नए भारत का प्रतिबिंब है।
संस्कृति मंत्रालय की झांकी इस संदेश के साथ कि भारत है लोकतंत्र की जननी। भारत की लोकतंत्र में सदैव आस्था रही है। वैदिक काल में सभा और समितियों की नींव रखी गई थी।
भारतीय लोकतंत्र प्राचीन काल से सामाजिक सद्भाव, समावेशकता, समानता, समरसता और स्वतंत्रता से परिपूर्ण रहा है। वेदों में सभा, समिति और संसद जैसी जन भागीदारी वाली संस्थाओं के उल्लेख इसके प्रमाण हैं। महाजनपदों में हमारी समृद्ध लोकतांत्रिक विरासत का उल्लेख मिलता है। जैन और बौद्ध दर्शन में भी लोकतांत्रिक परंपरा के अनुसरण के दृष्टांत मिलते हैं। इसी तरह के संदर्भ हमारे अन्य ग्रंथों में भी हैं। उत्तर मेरूर, उक्कल एवं अन्य स्थानों पर उत्कीर्ण अभिलेखों में निर्वाचन पद्धति एवं प्रक्रिया के नियमों का उल्लेख है। चंद्रगुप्त, अशोक, कृष्णदेव राय, अकबर और शिवाजी जैसे महान शासकों ने अपनी अपनी शासन व्यवस्था में लोकोन्मुखी शासन के श्रेष्ठ उदाहरण प्रस्तुत किए हैं। पंचायत और ग्राम सभा जैसी व्यवस्था भारत के गांवों में, विशेषकर ईशान्य भारत के राज्यों में भी परंपरा से दिखाई देती है। हमारा सुदृढ़ संविधान हमें हमारे देश में लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था की सदा आश्वस्ति देता है। अपनी सुदीर्घ और गौरवशाली परंपरा के कारण ही भारत को लोकतंत्र की जननी कहा जाता है।
And as the tableau from the Ministry of Culture passes on, we have cultural performances. The theme, Vande Bharatam, Nari Shakti. For the third year, the Ministry of Defence and the Ministry of Culture present their cultural extravaganza, Vande Bharatam. 1,500 dancers, 30 folk dance styles, 199 are tribal dance artists. We have Bollywood artists and classical dancers. And this grand performance representing the cultural splendor of India, a symbol of the tireless creative work of the Sangeet Natak Academy and the zonal cultural centers, an autonomous body of the Ministry of Culture. Out of the total of 1,500 female artists, we have 199 from the tribes, 399 classical dancers and 56 from Bollywood. Of the masks that will be seen here, 57 masks are related to tribal dances, while 63 are used in folk dances. Kuchipudi, Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Satriya, Odissi, Manipuri, Mohiniyattam. You name the dance form, they are all going to be represented here. Beauty and culture with perfect grace, rhythm and diversity. It's a very proud moment for India to showcase the complete kaleidoscope that makes up this great nation, a nation we call home, a nation that we belong to. Cultural performances, Vande Bharatam depicting Nari Shakti here on Kartavya Path. Everybody wanting to identify with a particular dance style, familiar to them, or close to their state. So everybody all set to witness this beautiful segment of the Republic Day parade as India comes together to celebrate its 75th Republic Day. A lot of agencies have put in their effort to synchronize the sound system. Each dancer beautifully choreographed and synchronized.
भारत यानी भव्य भूगोल और अतुल्य इतिहास, शास्त्रों के मूल सिद्धांतों से समावेशी संविधान तक, शून्य के आविष्कार से डिजिटल विश्व में व्यापक छलांगे, पंचांगों के खगोलीय गणित से चंद्रयान की सफलता, दुनिया के कॉर्पोरेट क्षेत्र में भारतीयों का सम्मानजनक रुतबा, विश्व शक्ति की डगर पर बढ़ते कदम, ये परिणाम है देश हित को समर्पित सोच का, सधे हुए सन्निष्ठ नेतृत्व का, कर्मयोग के कार्यान्वयन का। ये है संकल्प से सिद्धि।
वंदे भारतम, नमन तुझे, नमन तुझे, शत नमन तुझे, शत नमन तुझे, है नमन तुझे, है नमन तुझे, शत नमन तुझे, शत नमन तुझे। संकल्प लिए जो भी हमने उन सिद्धि तक पहुंचाना है।
संकल्प से सिद्धि के लिए हमने लिए हैं 5 प्रण। विकसित भारत का लक्ष्य, गुलामी के हर अंश से मुक्ति। करें अपनी समृद्ध विरासत पर गर्व। एकता और एकजुटता, हम में रहे कर्तव्य की भावना। अब दृष्टि है वर्ष 2047 पर। क्षितिज पर 2047 का सूर्य प्रकाशित कर रहा है विश्व को भारत की विश्व शक्ति किरणों से। विश्व शक्ति पर सामरिक नहीं, सांस्कृतिक, सामाजिक, औद्योगिक, आध्यात्मिक। हमारा लक्ष्य है विश्व शांति और भारतीय जनता की सुख समृद्धि। हमारे विश्व कुटुंब के लिए ये हो सकता है, हो के रहेगा। वर्ष 2047 हम आ रहे हैं।
भारत की सांस्कृतिक सांस्कृतिक विविधता को इन कलाकारों द्वारा यहाँ कर्तव्य पथ पर प्रस्तुत किया।
The appreciation of the spectators palpable as they give them a loud and long applause. A kaleidoscope of color, music, classical dance traditions, contemporary and modern dance styles, a huge expansive canvas of cultural pageantry being displayed, Vande Bharatam. As we move towards the culmination of the parade, we now await the grand spectacle. The motorcycle riders who will display their acrobatic skills on the ground, and then the grand finale where we will see the aerobatic skills in the sky of the Indian Air Force. The excitement really palpable here as we strain our eyes to the left of the saluting base to see the first rider of the combined women's contingent of the SSB, CRPF and BSF for the first time on Kartavya Path. The debut of this year's Republic Day Parade. The riders have obviously been training for a very long time to display their skills here. The crowd's restless because they know that they have to be alert to the riders who will flash by. We have the invited guests from various states and union territories, dressed in their traditional attire, also witnessing this historical parade. Paying attention to what is going on the ground, President Macron, Prime Minister Modi, all watching. The riders of this combined contingent, all women, and we can now see their headlights on as they are approaching the saluting days. They are a determined, mentally alert and physically fit group with unmatched courage, stamina and precision in handling their moving vehicles. It's indeed creditable to them that they not only have to maintain speeds, maintain a balance, and also complete their maneuvers in the stipulated time, but also have to be alert to any untoward event that might take place. And they do this ensuring that it is done efficiently and in complete safety. Assistant Commandant Seema Nag of the team, right in front on a motorcycle as she salutes.
सहायक कमांडेंट सीमा नाग अभिवादन फॉर्मेशन में सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए शौर्य और संतुलन की मिसाल पेश करते हुए, और यह लक्ष्यता फॉर्मेशन सीआरपीएफ की सशस्त्र महिला कार्मिकों का, जिसमें रीता बिस्ट कांस्टेबल के साथ 8 महिला कार्मिक शामिल वर्सटैलिटी का प्रदर्शन करते हुए इसके ठीक पीछे सर्वत्र सुरक्षा सीआरपीएफ, बीएसएफ और एसएसबी की महिला कार्मिक।
Seema Prahari, 15 women along with Constable Anupam, showing how they provide security at the borders. Nari Shakti is the next contingent, Inspector Sainaz Khatun with 13 others, all deployed in the hinterland of the country. You'll agree that the choreography requires innumerable hours of practice and exacting standards. And as thrilling as it is to see the sport, we must also warn our viewers not to try this or attempt any of these maneuvers on our roads. Please remember that they are professional riders who have received several hours of training.
अभिनंदन फॉर्मेशन कर्तव्य पथ पर बीएसएफ की महिला कार्मिकों द्वारा कमान इंस्पेक्टर सोनिया बनवारी के हाथों में और 27 महिला कार्मिक उनको सहयोग करते हुए योग से सिद्धि, मन और शरीर के सामंजस्य का प्रदर्शन। कांस्टेबल अनिता भारती और 7 अन्य महिला कार्मिकों के साथ उन्हें इस फॉर्मेशन में देखा जा सकता है।
Constable Rekha and 11 others, proving that yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline based on an extremely subtle science. The emphasis on discipline and exercise through yoga. Sadhana, Constable Shivlila with 9 others, single-minded concentration, allowing them to perform on those beam roles. Constable Vijeta Balale Rao and 18 others demonstrate the oneness of thought and action in Tanmayata.
CRPF, BSF की ये महिला कमान इस समय सलामी मंच के सामने संतुलन और शौर्य का असाधारण उदाहरण पेश करते हुए अनंतता, तेजस्विता, छू लो आसमान जैसे फॉर्मेशंस एसएसबी और सीआरपीएफ के महिला कार्मिक कर्तव्य पथ को गर्मजोशी रोमांच से सराबोर करते हुए उपस्थित जनसमूह आह्लादित है, रोमांचित है, करतल ध्वनि से अभिनंदन करता हुआ इन जांबाजों के नायाब, जानदार, यादगार प्रदर्शन का।
Precision to the split of a second that has all of us watching them mesmerized by the kind of antics they are performing today. Constable Neelam Grave with 2 others, Constable Poonam with 5 others, doing the Chandrayaan. Achieving greater heights, women of the SSB, CRPF and BSF. Ekagrata. Constable Sheikh Kajal Ilahi with 11 others, displaying mindfulness, which shows the balance that they achieve between personnel. A teamwork that is on display.
अगली फॉर्मेशन की विषय वस्तु है समन्वय स्थिरता। इसे सीआरपीएफ की कांस्टेबल साची पांडे और 19 अन्य महिला कर्मियों ने तैयार किया है। सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए इस प्रदर्शन के माध्यम से बल कार्मिक की फोकस्ड अटेंशन को दर्शाया जा रहा है। और इसके ठीक पीछे है पिनेकल ऑफ द फॉर्मेशंस यानी यशस्विनी कांस्टेबल वंदना और 47 अन्य महिला कार्मिक इसमें शामिल। समन्वय, साहस, समावेशिता का बेजोड़ प्रदर्शन।
The human pyramid, formed by Constable Vandana Yadav and 47 others, creative choreography, innovative postures, routines that defy gravity, balancing themselves on moving vehicles fitted with their props.
Nari Shakti, balancing things at home, balancing at work, and now balancing with perfection on Kartavya Path. Breathtaking formations, perfect balance, totally focused and seemingly effortless. So after gravity-defying feats on the ground, we now await the grand finale of the Republic Day Parade. The Indian Air Force will present a breathtaking flypast. Precision at tremendous speeds will be on display today, and we will witness some awe-inspiring aerobatics done with professional precision. In fact, traditionally, flypasts also serve as an aerial salute. They show respect, display aircraft, showcase flying skills, and delight the public.
उत्सुकता से इंतजार है यहाँ पर हर व्यक्ति को कि कुछ ही देर में यहाँ वायुसेना के हवाई जहाज कर्तव्य पथ के ऊपर से जब गुजरेंगे, एक शानदार फ्लाईपास्ट और उसके लिए आने वाले जितने भी हवाई जहाज हैं देश के अलग अलग वायुसेना के एयरबेस से उड़ान भरकर यहाँ पहुँचते हैं और क्रम से उसके बाद कर्तव्य पथ के ऊपर से गुजरते हैं। बेहतरीन समन्वय और नियंत्रण का प्रदर्शन होता है। फ्लाईपास्ट वायुसेना इस समारोह को नई ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाती हुई कुछ ही देर में यहाँ शानदार फ्लाईपास्ट।
And today we are showing you actually aerial shots taken specially to actually make this whole fly past become very real for you. And these are shots taken from Prachand, the first formation, which is in a short while from now will go past the saluting base. And these shots have been specially procured and are presented here, so that not only do you get a real, or if you want to say surreal experience of the complete fly past. And to herald the beginning of the second innings, the Prachand formation led by our very own indigenously manufactured light combat helicopter, flanked by the Apache and indigenous advanced light helicopter Mark IV in arrow formation, led by Group Captain Deepak Vishnoi. The Apaches are from 125 Helicopter Squadron. Gladiators, being captained by Group Captain Anand Kumar Yadav and Wing Commander Hashir Habib, Vayu Sena Medal, with Squadron Leader Ragi Ramachandran as the co-pilot. And following them were Wing Commander Rupendra Kumar Mishra and Wing Commander Sushil Khajuria in the indigenously designed and developed helicopters of the 116 helicopter unit known as the Tank Busters.
और प्रचंड फॉर्मेशन के बाद अगली फॉर्मेशन होगी तंगेल। ये दृश्य कैसा दिखता है, ये फॉर्मेशन आपके लिए खास तौर पर इनको रिकॉर्ड किया गया और इस समय आप इन्हें देख सकते हैं। और कुछ ही देर में यहां पर हेरिटेज फ्लाइट का डकोटा विमान और 2 डॉनियर विमानों के साथ विग फॉर्मेशन में यहां से गुजरेंगे। 1971 के भारत पाक युद्ध में वायुसेना की ट्रांसपोर्ट फ्लीट की शानदार भूमिका को तंगेल एयर ड्रॉप से याद करते हुए इस फॉर्मेशन का नाम रखा गया है। विंग कमांडर AK सिंह और विंग कमांडर HD काला डकोटा विमान को उड़ा रहे हैं। तंगेल 2 जो डॉनियर विमान है उसकी कमान विंग कमांडर शुभम मिश्रा के हाथों में, उनके साथ फ्लाइट लेफ्टिनेंट साई श्रद्धा, और जो दूसरा डॉनियर विमान होगा उसमें स्क्वाड्रन लीडर निकिता मल्होत्रा और उनके को पायलट फ्लाइट लेफ्टिनेंट N गुरुनाथन। तंगेल फॉर्मेशन में निगाहें आकाश की ओर, राष्ट्रपति भवन की तरफ। वहां आकाश में एक एक करके ये हवाई जहाज कर्तव्य पथ की ओर बढ़ते हुए।
And in the misty skyline we can see the Tangel formation. Our cameras are trying their best to catch perfect shots for you, being led by an Indian Air Force Dakota of Heritage Flight with 2 Dorniers of 41 Squadron in big formation, going past a saluting base. And now after Tangel, we look forward to the next formation, which is the Arjun formation, named after Marshal of the Air Force Arjun Singh. And these are shots from the formation taken, and these are not live shots, we'd like to remind you. This formation will be led by the C-295, the latest tactical transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force from 11 Squadron, being captained by Group Captain Prashant Singh Negi and Wing Commander Vikram Seth, with 2 C-130J tactical transport aircraft in big formation being flown by Group Captain Ankit Raj Singh and Squadron Leader Sparsh Helawat to the right, and Wing Commander Manish Vyas and Squadron Leader KV Prasad to the left, all from 77 Squadron known as the Veiled Vipers.
कर्तव्य पथ के ऊपर अर्जुन फॉर्मेशन, एयरफोर्स के मार्शल अर्जुन सिंह के नाम पर यह फॉर्मेशन। कर्तव्य पथ पर धूप तो निकल आई है, लेकिन अभी आकाश में धुंध बाकी है, इसलिए ढूंढना पड़ता है इन फॉर्मेशंस को। लेकिन उत्सुकता बरकरार, और ये अगली फॉर्मेशन नेत्र फॉर्मेशन, ये उसके दृश्य जो पहले रिकॉर्ड किए गए हैं और इस समय हम इन्हें देख सकते हैं। आकाश में नेत्र, आकाश में आंखें चाहिए टोह के लिए। एम्ब्रेयर विमान इस फॉर्मेशन की अगुवाई करेगा। स्वदेशी निगरानी सिस्टम से लैस ये एयरबॉर्न अर्ली वार्निंग एंड कंट्रोल है। ये शत्रु के विमान को बहुत दूर से पहचान कर अपने लड़ाकू विमानों को उन्हें नष्ट करने का निर्देश दे सकता है। इस विमान के दोनों तरफ मल्टी रोल सुखोई 30 MKI फाइटर विमान।
Going past the saluting base, the Netra formation, eyes in the skies,
एम्ब्रेयर की कमान ग्रुप कैप्टन एस गुणाशेखरन, सुखोई 30 में ग्रुप कैप्टन उत्तर कुमार और विंग कमांडर मनीष जाखड़ बिग फॉर्मेशन में उड़ान भरते हुए कर्तव्य पथ के ऊपर से गुजरे।
You know, viewers, the special shots that we are bringing for you, the pre-recorded ones, are the closest that most of us can get an experience of actually being in one of these aircraft and flying them. Here, these are shots of the Varuna formation. Kartavya Path will now resonate with excitement. Varuna is the god of sea and rain, the deity of the coastal landscape, and according to an Indian Navy pilot, it's a very, very special plane for them. So an Indian Navy P-8I maritime vehicle leading this formation with two Su-30s of the Indian Air Force in Vic formation. The P-8I being flown by Commander Ruchit Gaur along with Group Captain Manoj Yadav and Wing Commander Parvinder Singh Chahal as Varuna 2 and 3 flying the Sukhois of 31 Squadron, popularly known as the Lions. The Lions roaring across Kartavya Path today.
वरुण फॉर्मेशन के बाद अगली फॉर्मेशन है भीम, और ये भीम फॉर्मेशन के दृश्य जो हमने रिकॉर्ड किए हैं, ये कॉकपिट से किस तरह दिखता है आकाश और ये फॉर्मेशन। शक्ति का प्रतीक भीम और इस फॉर्मेशन की अगुवाई भारी और शक्तिशाली ट्रांसपोर्ट विमान C-17 कर रहा है। वायुसेना के C-17 विमान की कमान ग्रुप कैप्टन समीप निझावन के पास है और इसके साथ दो सुखोई 30 विमान स्क्वाड्रन लीडर अमित कुमार यादव और विंग कमांडर अक्षय अरुण महाले की कमान में कुछ ही देर में यहां कर्तव्य पथ के ऊपर से गुजरेंगे।
This is the beam formation, which our cameras are now going to catch for you. So as we shared earlier, it's a cloudy sky, and the pre-recorded visuals are definitely very clear, giving you clarity. But today, though we all did pray to the sun gods, but yes, we got some, but we didn't get some. Now we have the Amrit formation, and these are views that you can see of that. All Jaguars. Formation derives its name from Amrit Kal, India's vision for 2047. And the Arrowhead formation will be flown by 6 Jaguar aircraft led by Group Captain Nagendra Abhishek along with his wingmen, Wing Commander Manorat Sabarwal, Wing Commander Vishwanathan Naga, Wing Commander Jay Krishnan, Squadron Leader Akash Karpe and Wing Commander Chakrapani Kajla, all from the 14th and 5 squadrons popularly known as the Bulls and the Tuskers respectively.
लगभग 750 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार और ऊंचाई 300 मीटर की आकाश में ओझल हो गए 6 जैगुआर विमान ग्रुप कैप्टन नागेंद्र अभिषेक की कमान में। अगली फॉर्मेशन वज्रांग, भारतीय वायुसेना के 6 राफेल लड़ाकू विमान मारुत फॉर्मेशन में। ये दृश्य कॉकपिट से। फॉर्मेशन की कमान संभाली है ग्रुप कैप्टन अभिषेक त्रिपाठी ने, उनके साथ विंग कमांडर चैतन्य सूर्यवंशी, स्क्वाड्रन लीडर यश सावलकर, विंग कमांडर अमित वर्मा, स्क्वाड्रन लीडर सुशील शिंदे और स्क्वाड्रन लीडर विजय चांदगुड़े।
All Rafale aircrafts, the Vajrang formation, meaning diamond-bodied, showcasing 6 Rafale fighter aircraft of the Indian Air Force, led by Group Captain Abhishek Tripathi, with his wingmen, Wing Commander Chaitanya Suryavanshi, Squadron Leader Yash Savalkar, Wing Commander Amit Verma, Squadron Leader Sushil Sinde, and Squadron Leader Vijay Chandgade, all from 101 Squadron, known as the Falcons.
At a speed of 900 kilometers an hour,
त्रिशूल फॉर्मेशन कर्तव्य पथ के सामने जो नहर है उसके ऊपर से कुछ ही देर में 3 सुखोई 30 MKI लड़ाकू जहाज त्रिशूल फॉर्मेशन में गुजरेंगे। 900 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार, बुराई का नाश करने के लिए त्रिशूल फॉर्मेशन की अगुवाई कर रहे हैं ग्रुप कैप्टन सचिन अरोड़ा और उनके साथ ग्रुप कैप्टन ओमर ब्राउन और विंग कमांडर नवजोत सिंह।
As these Su-30s go past the saluting base, flying at these heights and speeds, the pilots are rigorously trained to handle extreme physical and mental pressure. And the focus and expertise with which they fly, maneuver, change direction and speeds at these heights requires unparalleled courage, determination and passion for flying. Visuals now of the Vijay formation to mark the conclusion of the Grand Republic Day celebration. We will soon see an Indian Air Force Rafale displaying the Vijay maneuver. We will see the Rafale flying at a speed of 900 kilometers per hour, all set to touch the sky with glory as it executes the victory roll maneuver over Kartavya Path, also called vertical Charlie. It's a very spectacular maneuver in the vertical Charlie, an acrobatic maneuver in which the aircraft pulls up vertically and carries out rolls at that altitude before stabilizing at a higher altitude. Aircraft was flown by Group Captain Arun Kumar and co-piloted by Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh, both from 17th Squadron known as the Golden Arrows. So all heads turning skywards and the gaze searching for that glimmer of silver. We are once again filled with wonder and respect for the brilliance of this display by the Indian Air Force.
शानदार फ्लाईपास्ट हमारे वायु वीरों ने एक रोमांच की नई कथा, एक नई ऊंचाई यहां दर्शा दी। बहुत ही उत्साहित जनसमूह इस 75वें गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह पर उत्साह और रोमांच, बहुत ही शानदार समापन, शानदार फ्लाईपास्ट वायुसेना का।
Absolutely. So, though the parade here concludes at Kartavya Path today, the celebrations do not end. As we saw those happy faces, excited young people, today with the understanding that India has come a long way since it became an independent republic, with a lot of hard work, dedication and wise leadership from many quarters, we know that we still have a long way to go to ensure that the constitution we adopted and whose adoption we celebrate today takes on true meaning for every Indian. But yes, we have a lot to celebrate too. A young population positioned to accelerate economic growth, a vibrant democracy where the constitution guides and shows us the way, and an inherent belief in unity that will always bridge the differences and diversity. The President's bodyguard have arrived here to escort the Supreme Commander along with the chief guest for today's parade back to Rashtrapati Bhavan.
As we reach the culmination of the 75th Republic Day parade, all the officials standing in line. We now see the President's bodyguard India, the presidential carriage moving forward in position. The 75th Republic Day parade is not just a spectacle. It is a reflection of India's journey over the past 7 decades and a glimpse into its future aspirations. Mata Ki Jai resounding in the atmosphere as the presidential carriage moves forward. And the president, escorted by the Prime Minister and other guests who were seated in the special enclosure, coming down the steps to acknowledge the presence of the three chiefs, the Chief of Defence Staff, the Defence Minister, and other dignitaries who are present here. Everyone waiting to see this spectacular.
And that brings to a close Republic Day 2024. India's 75th Republic Day parade has just come to an end. It's been an absolutely spectacular 90-minute display of military regalia, Nari Shakti and weapons. It was a pretty foggy day in Delhi, but not enough for that flypast to be totally invisible. There have been occasions in the past when the flypasts have been totally clouded by the fog, but not this time. President Macron, Indian President Droupadi Murmu, who will be hosting a banquet for the visiting French President later today. Prime Minister Modi, who hosted the French President yesterday in Jaipur, now getting ready to leave from the venue. This is the Kartavya Path venue, where the rest of the day will continue. There are other items on President Macron's agenda. We'll have to see now whether the Prime Minister takes some time out with his French guest to spend some time waving to the crowds. It's something that the Prime Minister has done before after they see off President Droupadi Murmu. Will that happen? Let's wait and see. Protocol departure protocols taking place at this point of time as the President
of India, the Supreme
bids farewell
Commander
to
of
the Defence
Armed
Minister,
Forces,
the Chiefs of the Armed Forces
ready
and
to
other
depart
dignitaries. You can see
from
the
the
Vice
venue,
President of India
along with
also
the
in
chief
those
guest
pictures,
for
Jagdeep Dhankar.
today's parade.
As per the protocol,
President
it is the
of France.
President who will leave first, followed by
And today,
the other
as President Droupadi
dignitaries.
Murmu leaves the saluting base,
Great amount of fervor there in the crowds. The spectators will be the last ones to leave once the dignitaries have, and this is of course for security reasons.
in all its myriad colors, forms,
President Macron
and
will be hosted at the Rashtrapati Bhavan
An
later
aspiring nation
this
on the
evening
move.
by President
A country
Murmu.
coming into
Here
its
she is
own,
getting into a horse-drawn
learning
buggy with the
and
President's
growing.
bodyguard
and
as she
yet at
gets set
times leading
to
with
leave
knowing.
from the
Capable,
Rashtrapati, from
paradoxical,
Kartavya
dependable,
Path
and
and
vocal.
heading back to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President's
Not very
bodyguard, the
describable,
ceremonial
but yes, very
regiment
relatable. In fact, in
at
India,
Rashtrapati Bhavan,
similarities
now
make us
taking
one and our differences
the President
make us strong.
back.
And as we conclude our 75th Republic Day celebrations here on Kartavya Path, the thousands who came to see the parade go back home, we once again wish with all our warmth Republic Day greetings. It's a day of celebration. The President's bodyguard now getting the command to position themselves to the right and the left of the buggy and escort the dignitaries towards Rashtrapati Bhavan. Warm smiles, warm feelings, and a warm sense of satisfaction. So all those who got out early in the morning seem very content. Yes, it was worth it. Yes, it was worth it.
This is the President's bodyguard, the regiment, the horse regiment,
a resplendent
that now bids
vision,
farewell
a
to the
slice
Kartavya Path as it makes
of
its
our
way
country.
back to its barracks at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The ceremonial regiment is a full circle. It's the regiment that begins the Republic Day parade and also the one that draws it to a close.
द्रौपदी मुर्मू इस वर्ष गणतंत्र दिवस के हमारे खास मेहमान फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति श्री इमैनुअल मैक्रों के साथ कर्तव्य पथ से रायसीना पहाड़ी की ओर राष्ट्रपति भवन की ओर समारोह पूर्वक प्रस्थान कर रही हैं, जिन्हें एस्कॉर्ट कर रहे हैं प्रेसिडेंट बॉडीगार्ड के जोशीले जवान, रेजिमेंट के कमांडेंट कर्नल अमित बेरवाल अपने घोड़े ग्लोरियस पर, राष्ट्रपति महोदय के दाहिनी ओर और बाईं ओर अपने घोड़े पर कर्नल रमाकांत, लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल रमाकांत यादव। राष्ट्रपति जी की बग्गी की अगुवाई अपने घोड़े अर्जुन पर रिसालदार सुंदर सिंह तंवर कर रहे थे। देश के उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़, उनकी पत्नी श्रीमती सुदेश धनखड़, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी, रक्षा मंत्री श्री राजनाथ सिंह, राष्ट्रपति महोदया के प्रस्थान के बाद एक गणमान्य अतिथि समारोह स्थल से प्रस्थान करेंगे। उपस्थित जनसमूह उत्कंठा से अपने अपने स्थानों पर मौजूद हैं, जिन्होंने देश की समृद्ध
The President of France has departed from the venue. Jagdeep Dhankar, the Vice President, now leaving from here. He will be followed by the Prime Minister himself and then the other dignitaries. All of this follows an order of protocol. The President first, the visiting Chief Guest President Macron second, the Vice President of India third. It will be the Prime Minister next, followed by the Defence Minister and the Chiefs of the Armed Forces. All of this happens according to the departure and arrival protocols, all of it administered by security personnel on the ground.
As each of the dignitaries will slowly move from this venue, the Honourable Prime Minister making his usual stride.
And here you have it. Like I said, the Prime Minister does take around to acknowledge the big crowds that have assembled there. Here's the Prime Minister taking his round around the Kartavya Path and waving to the spectators.
At close quarters.
This is something he tries to do every time Republic Day happens, and he's done it this year as well. The People Connect is something that the Prime Minister values very much, something he takes very seriously, and any given chance that he possibly can get within reasonable bounds, because he is, remember, an SPG protectee. As you can see, he's surrounded by his VIP security at all times. It's something that he doesn't have a choice with. The Prime Minister still gets to wave to spectators who've come out there to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. All security forces, the SPG, as you can see, on very, very high alert. Delhi police personnel keeping a watchful eye at all directions in all parts of the crowd. The Prime Minister is India's most protected individual. And here's Prime Minister Modi now waving to people from all the different states, all the different contingents, families of the armed forces, members of government, their families, the Indian public from different parts of the country who've come to watch the Republic Day in person, getting a chance to see the Prime Minister wave at them. Many of them will be taking pictures as well. You'll see a lot of these on social media later.
जब वो प्रधानमंत्री को अपने इतने निकट पाते हैं, ये वो दीर्घाएं हैं जहां
This is a very interesting sight, viewer. You can see the Prime Minister followed by a whole bunch of suits, and all of those people there are Special Protection Group officers. Every time one sees pictures like these, there's always a rumor that runs on social media that the guys in the suits carrying those briefcases next to Modi are actually carrying nuclear codes. This is completely false. We usually have to bust that myth every single time it happens. That briefcase is actually something that folds out into a ballistic shield. It's a ballistic shield for the personal protection of the Prime Minister should there be any kind of attack or assault. So all possibilities catered for by the Special Protection Group, as the Prime Minister is in his element, does his thing, waves to the crowds, immerses himself in that public adulation. It's an election year as well, so every bit of personal connect with the crowds is something that the Prime Minister would like to do. But even without elections around the corner, the Prime Minister loves this personal connect. He always likes to be with the crowds. He likes to convey and communicate to the crowds that he sees them, he acknowledges them, he values their attendance for India's ceremonies and rituals like the Republic Day Parade.
And that too,
the Prime Minister taking those rounds there.
As one could be, which we saw today, was surely no easy task. And today, we can see right in front of us as Prime Minister Narendra Modi walks along the enclosures, that as the largest democracy in the world, India has kept its democracy vibrant and strong. Its people are its priority. Its people are its engines, driving change, powering growth, giving direction. And therein lies the core of a future developed nation. A developed nation that young generations sitting in this audience and young viewers, all of them tuned in to this live telecast. That's a future in store for them and for all of us.
कर्तव्य पथ पर काफ़ी बड़ा इलाका है, सलामी मंच के दाएं और बाईं ओर, जहां प्रधानमंत्री दर्शक दीर्घाओं के निकट जाकर अभिवादन स्वीकार कर रहे हैं और जनसमूह बहुत ही उत्साहित उनको अपने निकट पाकर ये ऐसे क्षण जिन्हें यहाँ मौजूद कई दर्शक अपने कैमरों में कैद कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए विशेष अवसर। और आज हमारा गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह समापन की ओर बढ़ता हुआ।
In fact, a question that often comes up in today's world of quick turnaround times and task delivery orientation is, what is the role of traditional ceremonies and protocol? Well, institutions need to be nurtured organically. And today's celebration is an organic nurturing of that institution, like we nurture our democracy. Beyond the individual, focusing on the nation. A healthy democracy, resting on transition of generations of people, of parties and power, and the seamlessness, constitutional nature and dignity of these transitions strengthen a democracy. And India is a live example of not only transitions, but also of a democracy growing from strength to strength.
प्रधानमंत्री दर्शक दीर्घाओं के निकट जाते हुए, और कोई भी दर्शक दीर्घा ऐसा लगता है उनसे छूटी नहीं जहां तक वो पहुंचे नहीं। यहाँ दर्शकों का अभिवादन स्वीकार करते हुए अंदाजा लगाइए, पूरे कर्तव्य पथ पर 77,000 दर्शक आज यहाँ मौजूद रहे, जिनमें 13,000 विशेष अतिथि थे, अलग अलग योजनाओं के लाभार्थी, स्वयं सहायता समूह, अनंत सूत्र के कारीगर, मन की बात में जिनका जिक्र प्रधानमंत्री ने किया वो सब। और अब ये वो दृश्य जो याद रह जाएंगे सबको, जैसे आना सफल हुआ सबका, प्रधानमंत्री उनकी दीर्घाओं के निकट गए, अभिवादन स्वीकार किया।
And that's why National Day celebrations are reflective in nature too. Today's celebration started with homage to the Amar Jawan, and when the color, the pomp and the pageantry of the parade began, we had securely placed them in our hearts. And that courage and valor was the lens we used to view the parade. Times are changing, contexts are changing. Science and techniques and technology is changing. In fact, the art of war is changing. But building people-to-people relationships, being connected to the people, connecting the people, that is a skill that doesn't change. Today, we are linked to each other, but not so connected. And this walk down Kartavya Path by Prime Minister Narendra Modi is building a deep connection.
कर्तव्य पथ करीब करीब 3 किलोमीटर लंबा है और प्रधानमंत्री ने आज इसको लगभग चलकर यहां दर्शक दीर्घाओं में उनके निकट जाकर दर्शकों का अभिवादन स्वीकार किया। प्रस्थान कर रहे हैं कर्तव्य पथ से इस 75वें गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह पर, जिसका शानदार और भव्य समापन समृद्ध और विकसित राष्ट्र का लक्ष्य भला एक दिन में कहां पूरा होता है? हाँ, लेकिन अगर हम ठान लें तो एक दिन अवश्य पूरा होता है। वक्त बदल रहा है, हम वक्त को बदल रहे हैं। ये राष्ट्रपथ है समृद्ध भारत का, सशक्त भारत का। गणतंत्र दिवस की शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
And these are the final images from Kartavya Path as the Republic Day parade winds to a close. The Prime Minister is about to leave from the location. Well, we hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Republic Day parade. Thank you very much for watching. Our news continues right here on India Today. Thank you for watching, viewer. Much more coming up
Following
on the other side of this very short
marching
break.
smartly, women contingent of the border security.
For the 75th Republic Day, immerse yourself in a celebration of our vibrant heritage and military might. Brave new Bharat on world stage. Witness the grandeur of the Republic Day parade. January 26th with India Today. Jai Ho!
प्रजासत्ताक दिन के उपलक्ष्य में मैं सभी भारतवासियों को हृदय से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और शुभेच्छाएं देता हूं। ये दिन हमारे इतिहास का बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। स्वाधीनता के 75 साल, ये इतिहास हमारे देश में हम सब के लिए एक प्रेरणा का विषय रहा है। इस देश की स्वाधीनता के लिए जिन महान देशभक्तों ने, स्वतंत्रता संग्राम सैनिकों ने, क्रांतिकारकों ने अपने जीवन को न्यौछावर कर दिया, उनके बलिदान के कारण आज हमको यह दिन देखने के लिए मिल रहा है। स्वराज्य तो मिला है, पर स्वराज्य का रूपांतर सुराज्य में करने की पूरी कोशिश हम सबकी है।
भारत तिब्बत सीमा पुलिस बल की तरफ से सभी देशवासियों को 75वें गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
आज 75वें गणतंत्र दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर मैं अपनी ओर से और अपनी पार्टी की ओर से सभी देशवासियों को और यहाँ उपस्थित सभी भाई बहनों को गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ।
गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर समस्त देशवासियों को मेरी बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं।
What is very special at this Republic Day parade is the representation of the women that you must see. Close to 100 contingents of women will be marching down the Kartavya Path this Republic Day. For the first time in our country, we will see women marching down. There will be a women contingent that will try service women contingent that will be walking down the Kartavya Path. Representation of women has been very high this year, and that is exactly what we will be seeing. We'll also see how there are 100 women artists which will be performing this Republic Day. So making sure that women are at the forefront and women are leading the country is something that will be very evident when it is the way of this Republic Day. Camera person Pradeep Gupta, this is Aishwarya Maliwal reporting for India.
Right, you're watching India Today. I'm Nabila Jamal. I'm going to take you through the top political news that's breaking right here on Republic Day. Let me take you through what's happening in Bihar. Nitish Kumar is likely to join hands with the BJP. In fact, sources tell us that Nitish is also likely to take oath on Jan 28th. Nitish may just be the chief minister yet again, but this time with the support of the Bharatiya Janata Party. BJP's Sushil Kumar Modi likely to be Bihar's deputy chief minister. Massive quake there looming in Bihar politics, but as on expected lines, Nitish Kumar has been showing signs of returning back to the NDA alliance. And here we see that the India bloc, as much as Nitish Kumar was the one who initiated an opposition unity to try and defeat the Modi juggernaut in 24, here you have the same Nitish Kumar who now wants to return to the NDA's fold. Clearly here, we're looking at the India bloc itself in tatters. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar likely to join hands with the BJP, and he's going to come back as the Chief Minister itself, but this time likely to be, in fact, get the support of the BJP, though BJP's higher up leaders within Bihar itself not very happy with Nitish's return, but it seems like the senior leadership have made up their mind. Rohit, our correspondent, joining us live for more on that. Rohit, go on, give us more on Nitish Kumar's return yet again. There's no formal confirmation, but there's enough speculation. Though BJP has put in some conditions, Nitish Kumar seems to have fallen in line. As per the wishes of the NDA, he wants to return.
Well, yes, hectic political developments happening over the last 2 days, Nabila, and now what we are learning is that the BJP, with whom Nitish Kumar was having hectic negotiations and talks, back channel talks were happening, the BJP has now finally agreed to Nitish Kumar being the Chief Minister of Bihar and a formation of a new government with Nitish Kumar again returning back to the NDA fold and joining hands with the BJP. And what we are learning is that on 28th of January, possible fresh swearing-in ceremony is going to take place in Patna. And this time around also, it is likely that there will be two Deputy Chief Ministers from the BJP. And Nitish Kumar will be the Chief Minister, and one of the possible name for the Deputy Chief Minister from the BJP is Sushil Kumar Modi, who is an old friend of Nitish Kumar, and on many occasions Nitish Kumar has categorically said that Sushil Kumar Modi, had Sushil Kumar Modi been there in the government, the situation would have been different. Going on to give enough indication that he shared a great rapport with Sushil Kumar Modi, and that is why now BJP has relented to that condition also, and now Nitish Kumar will be once again at the helm of affairs as the Bihar Chief Minister, and Sushil Kumar Modi is all likelihoods set to return as his Deputy Chief Minister in the state government. And BJP has finally agreed to what Nitish Kumar has demanded. But let me tell you, Nabila, there is hectic political activity also now being witnessed at RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad's residence, because RJD has now also flung into action and they don't want to repeat what happened in 2017, the kind of mistake they had done when they were completely taken aback when Nitish Kumar suddenly tenders his resignation, and overnight he joined hands with the BJP, and the next morning the swearing-in ceremony also happened. So this time the RJD is also well prepared, and as far as the number game is concerned, though RJD does not have the required number to form the government, but they are just 8 short of the magical number, that's the magic figure of 122. So now what we are learning is that Lalu Prasad has called an emergency meeting of the party legislators at 10 Circular Road, which is the residence of former Chief Minister Rabri Devi, and all the legislators have been asked to immediately come to 10 Circular Road bungalow of Lalu Prasad to hold emergency meeting. And as far as the numbers are concerned, RJD has 79 MLAs with the support of Congress 19 and Left Party 16. So the number comes to 114 and only 8 short. But it seems that RJD is also in no mood to accept the defeat, and they will be fighting it out till the very end to ensure that Nitish Kumar does not become the Chief Minister once again after he switches aside and joins hand with the BJP. So it's a massive politics which is hotting up in Bihar. But once again, in all likelihood, Nitish Kumar is once again going to take a U-turn and is all set to return to the NDA. Nabila.
Now tell us, Rohit, there's no formal confirmation from Nitish Kumar as yet of him returning to the NDA's fold. In fact, even the BJP leadership have been issued a gag order by their high command not to badmouth Nitish Kumar or speak on any of those matters. So give us more on how do we know for sure if this is what's going to be panning out. We know that there's a huge shuffle within Nitish Kumar's party itself, and amidst the India Bloc alliance trying to come up with a proper shape to defeat Modi, the man who initiated the India alliance has now quit, has literally abandoned the India Bloc and now wanting to get back to the BJP, but there's no formal confirmation. So how can we really confirm and corroborate all that speculation that's now arrived?
Well, top sources have confirmed that there is going to be a change of government, change of guards in the state. And on 28th of January, what we are learning from sources that the swearing-in ceremony of Nitish Kumar as Chief Minister once again going to take place. But over the last 1 month or so, the kind of developments that has taken place as far as the India alliance is concerned, not going the way Nitish Kumar had wanted. Nitish Kumar, who was the Sutradhar of the India bloc, and it was he who travelled across the country uniting the opposition leaders together, holding the first meeting in Patna, then followed by a meeting in Bengaluru, then third meeting in Mumbai and the fourth meeting in Delhi. But what happened is that over the last 4 meetings that were held of the India bloc, Nitish Kumar was completely sidelined. He was, though, the Sutradhar of this entire alliance, but nothing was offered to him and he was completely sidelined. And it was only when speculation started and there were reports that Nitish Kumar could be switching sides and was likely to join the NDA because he was miffed with the India bloc sidelining him. It is then that the Congress in a haste offered the convener post to Nitish Kumar, to which he also declined. And it appears that Nitish Kumar had already made his mind that he will no longer continue with the India alliance, and that is why he declined the convener's post. And now what is happening is on the very expected lines. After he was sidelined in the India bloc, now he is looking a way out. He was looking for a way out of the Mahagathbandhan. And now, over the last 48 hours, hectic political developments have taken place. And the social media posts...
Rohit, I'd like to interrupt here. When you say Nitish Kumar was sidelined by the India bloc, would you agree? And give us more on Nitish Kumar's ambitions to be made the prime ministerial face for the India bloc. Was he looking to be announced as the prime ministerial face? Was he dejected with the fact that Mallikarjun Kharge instead was pushed and backed by several other parties? All right, I'm going to have to keep you on hold for a moment. Sushil Modi is speaking live. Let's cut across.
हो सकता है, लेकिन अभी मैं इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ, तो हम लोग को इसके बारे में कोई जानकारी।
तो क्या सर मान लिया जाए कि नीतीश कुमार के लिए दरवाजा खुल गया, वो आ जा रहे हैं? नीतीश कुमार के लिए दरवाजा खुल गया, वो आ रहे हैं? सर आप कर रहे हैं?
पहले अगर आते हैं तो उसके प्रोस क्या होंगे, कॉन्स क्या होंगे?
मैंने इतना ही कहा
जी सर
कि राजनीति में परमानेंट दरवाजा कभी बंद नहीं होता है। अगर दरवाजा बंद होता है तो खुलता भी है, और खुलता तो फिर बंद भी होता है। तो कब खुलेगा, कब बंद होगा, इन सारी चीजों के बारे में
सर नीतीश जी की तेजस्वी से दूरियां बढ़ गई है। सर आपने देखा होगा कि आज भी गांधी मैदान में जिस तरह से दूरी बढ़ी हुई थी, सर तेजस्वी यादव से नीतीश जी का दूरी
There you have Sushil Modi, in fact, one of the topmost senior leaders within the Bihar unit of the BJP. He is likely to be the deputy chief minister of Bihar, if at all Nitish does come into an alliance with the BJP. He's spoken. Let's hear it once again.
पटना जा रहे हैं सर, कल की मीटिंग में क्या हुआ?
देखिए, कल की बैठक में तो लोकसभा चुनाव की रणनीति पर विचार, और जहां तक देखिए नीतीश कुमार या जदयू का सवाल है, तो राजनीति में हमेशा दरवाजा बंद नहीं रहता है। तो दरवाजा बंद रहता, आवश्यकता पड़ने पर खुल भी सकता है। अब खुलेगा कि नहीं खुलेगा, क्या होगा, ये मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ। ये हमारा केंद्रीय नेतृत्व इन चीजों को तय करता है। जैसा मैंने कहा कि अगर दरवाजा बंद होता है तो राजनीति में दरवाजा खुलता भी है।
बहुत बड़ा इशारा आप कर रहे हैं, दरवाजा खुल भी सकता है। और कार्य समिति की कल बैठक भी बुला ली गई है। सभी कैडर को, सभी लोगों को विश्वास में लेने की कोशिश चल रही है बीजेपी आलाकमान की तरफ से। कल पटना में प्रदेश कार्य समिति की बैठक बुला ली गई है अचानक।
हाँ नहीं, वो तो देखिए रूटीन है, बैठक जो है हर 2-3 महीने पर होती है, वो बैठक हो रही है। लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा कि राजनीति संभावनाओं का खेल है, कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन अभी मैं इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ। तो ये हम लोग को इसके बारे में कोई जानकारी।
तो क्या सर मान लिया जाए कि नीतीश कुमार के लिए दरवाजा खुल गया, वो आ जा रहे हैं? नीतीश कुमार के लिए दरवाजा खुल गया, वो आ रहे हैं? आ रहे हैं? सर आप कर रहे हैं?
पहले अगर आते हैं तो उसके प्रोस क्या होंगे, कॉन्स क्या होंगे?
मैंने इतना ही कहा
जी सर
कि राजनीति में परमानेंट दरवाजा कभी बंद नहीं होता है। अगर दरवाजा बंद होता है तो खुलता भी है, और खुलता तो फिर बंद भी होता है। तो कब खुलेगा, कब बंद होगा, इन सारी चीजों के बारे में भी मैं कुछ नहीं।
सर नीतीश जी की तेजस्वी से दूरियां बढ़ गई है। सर आपने देखा होगा कि आज भी गांधी मैदान में जिस तरह से दूरी बढ़ी हुई थी,
In fact, a big statement there by Sushil Kumar Modi. He's almost hinting at the fact that there will be an alliance with Nitish Kumar's JDU and the BJP, though not entirely confirming it. We have our band of reporters who've been very closely tracking these developments in Bihar. Pallavi Saha, who tracks the BJP for us, joining us live. We have Aditya Vaibhav, we have Rohit Singh, who's on ground. Pallavi, a quick word as we see Nitish Kumar making his way back to the BJP for the nth time. He is likely to be coming back as the chief minister, this time with the BJP support. But there were certain conditions, at least as per speculation, there were certain conditions put forth by the BJP. Would you like to tell us how has the BJP received this? There's no formal confirmation. Again, we're going into this news based on strong sources and their information.
That's right. There is no official confirmation of it, but our sources on the ground in Patna have been telling our colleagues Aditya and Rohit that, there is a likelihood of an oath-taking ceremony as far as Nitish Kumar is concerned yet again on the 28th of January. Earlier, there were apprehensions as far as the BJP was concerned over Nitish Kumar continuing on as the chief minister if he were to return to the NDA fold. Those were conditions that were set. But we believe for the moment, of course, the decision is to have him carry on as chief minister, at least be sworn in now with the support of the Bharatiya Janata Party till the Lok Sabha elections. We will, of course, get more clarity on the same, as the hours progress. But yes, that's the news that's coming in right now. Remember, there were several apprehensions as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party was concerned about getting Nitish on board, especially with the local units, state leaders who felt that the senior leadership shouldn't entertain Nitish Kumar anymore because of his opportunist credentials that he's earned over time, simply because of the fact that he keeps jumping ship. He's earned the nickname of Paltu Ram in Bihar political circles because he just switches from one side to the other every few years. So after leaving the Bharatiya Janata Party's side in 2022, he's joining them again in 2024 ahead of the Lok Sabha elections again because he was miffed with the way the India bloc was functioning, about the way that he wasn't made convener of the India bloc, despite him, claiming that it was he who brought the set of parties together ahead of any sort of formation coming into place. Formally, which led to that first meeting of the India bloc in Patna. So he felt snubbed, sidelined by the India bloc, especially at the last meeting, which happened in January 13, when his name was mooted for convener of this.
He still feels sidelined, though he did not opt for it. But Pallavi, do stay with us. Aditya Vaibhav also joins us from ground. Aditya, take it away. We see Nitish Kumar, who's dubbed as Paltu Ram. As Pallavi rightly says, the man now wants to get back to the NDA alliance. He switches so easily, so seamlessly. One should really learn politics from him because every time he does it, he manages to retain his position to be right on top. This time as well, likely to come back as the chief minister with the BJP support.
Well, exactly. That exactly remains the actual question out here in Bihar politics as far as Nitish Kumar is concerned, because no matter how many MLAs does he get himself elected into any particular election, but then he continues to remain the chief minister of the state despite whatever government formation or you can say alliance formation might be. But then that has actually posed a major question on the credibility part of Nitish Kumar, which is the reason that the state BJP unit was initially very apprehensive about his credentials. But now once the talks are on, and let us see how it goes next, because the recent turn of events continually show a widening rift between the RJD and the JDU per se, or Nitish and Tejaswi, which was also evident in today's Republic Day celebrations, because we could clearly see that a clear sofa was left empty, but then Tejaswi stood distance, you can say a couple of feet away from Nitish Kumar. So that actually triggered some more speculations and some more questions on, is the rift actually widening between the RJD and the JDU? Back to you.
All right. In fact, that's precisely what we were tracking very closely. The 2 gaj ki duri between Tejasvi Yadav and Nitish Kumar right on the Republic Day celebration. In every sense, confirming all this speculation at this point. But in a sense, Paulami, if you could break it down for us, you have the JDU and the BJP having enough numbers to form the government if they do come into an alliance again in Bihar. Though, what's the disadvantage that they could have? Does the RJD even remotely have a chance to manage numbers to try and defeat the JDU and BJP if they do come together? Is there a strategy that the RJD may be looking at to counter this?
Well, at the moment, unfortunately, the RJD and the Congress won't be able to cobble together the numbers if the JDU and the BJP were to come back together. But the RJD has been strengthening its ground in Bihar. So going into the 2025 state assembly elections, the RJD will, of course, emerge as a very strong sort of opponent to the Bharatiya Janata Party. It remains to be seen, of course, what Nitish Kumar's position eventually, stays in as far as the NDA bloc is concerned. Remember, he's a 72-year-old chief minister. He is at the fag end of his political career. He is politically quite significant, but the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, he is approaching a position where the BJP will not want him to continue on as chief minister. He won't be able to wield that kind of power where he calls the shots and says, I'll be chief minister, if the BJP and the going into the 2025 state assembly elections, it will be a BJP versus RJD contest in the state assembly elections. My colleagues Rohit, Aditya will be able to throw more light on this. But as far as Nitish's future is concerned, it remains to be seen. He wanted to seamlessly, of course, transition into a different role where, of course, he became the convener of the India bloc, probably even the prime ministerial face, as far as the bloc is concerned.
Yeah, but
and
that
then,
didn't
of course,
happen.
hand over chief ministership to Tejasvi Yadav as he made that transition. What the BJP has offered him for the moment, of course, that is the big question, because he is likely to continue on as chief minister, but is it going to be only till the Lok Sabha elections? What after that for Nitish Kumar? Does he become governor of a state? What is the role that the BJP has in mind for Nitish Kumar? Does the JDU, he's facing at the end of the day, remember, an existential crisis. The JDU is breaking up in a way from within itself. There are many who are going the RJD way, many who want to jump ship into to the RJD, many who want to join the Bharatiya Janata Party. What happens to the faction that stays with Nitish Kumar? Do they stay as JDU? Do they join the Bharatiya Janata Party? Do they merge with the BJP? Do all of these leaders then contest on a BJP ticket in the upcoming elections? We'll soon find out. So there are many sort of,
Absolutely. Very interesting angles here. As you rightly said, Nitish Kumar could be facing an existential crisis. But learn from the man to make quick decisions. At least for the moment, he intends to be on the winning side. At least seemingly, BJP has the clout in the run-up to 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Multiple surveys saying that Modi does have an edge. And here we see Nitish Kumar there making his choice. All right, we have some more news coming in. Let's cut across. Congress there slamming Rahul Yatra. All right, we have news on Rahul Gandhi's Yatra being blocked by Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal. And that's Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary confirming that Mamata Banerjee has blocked Rahul Gandhi's Nyay Yatra in West Bengal's Siliguri. He says no nod for Rahul's Yatra in Siliguri. While Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has spoken, almost confirming this, also confirming that not all is well clearly within the India bloc.
जब हमारे कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर गए थे, वहाँ हम आराम से चले थे. कई जगह छोटे मोटे तकलीफ जरूर हुई थी, लेकिन इस तरीके की मणिपुर असम नहीं बने. हम ये सिलीगुड़ी में एक छोटी सी सभा करने की अनुमति मांगी थी, वो भी हमें नहीं दिए जाते हैं. तो पता नहीं यहाँ क्यों ऐसा हो रहे हैं.
All right, that's huge. Mamata Banerjee there not allowing for permission for Rahul Gandhi's Yatra to venture into West Bengal's Siliguri. As interest peaks there around that story, we're going to take you through all that news, but a short break for now. Stay with us, and India Today's special report on the other side.
As India gears up for the 75th 75th Republic Day. Immerse yourself in a celebration of our vibrant heritage and military might. Brave new Bharat on world stage. Witness the grandeur of the Republic Day Parade. January 26th with India Today. Jai Ho!
प्रजासत्ताक दिन के उपलक्ष्य में मैं सभी भारतवासियों को हृदय से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और शुभेच्छाएं देता हूं। ये दिन हमारे इतिहास का बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। स्वाधीनता के 75 साल ये इतिहास हमारे देश में हम सब के लिए एक प्रेरणा का विषय रहा है। इस देश की स्वाधीनता के लिए जिन महान देशभक्तों ने, स्वतंत्रता संग्राम सैनिकों ने, क्रांतिकारकों ने अपने जीवन को न्यौछावर कर दिया, उनके बलिदान के कारण आज हमको यह दिन देखने के लिए मिल रहा है। स्वराज्य तो मिला है, पर स्वराज्य का रूपांतर स्वराज्य में करने की पूरी कोशिश हम सबकी है।
What is very special at this Republic Day parade is the representation of the women that you must see. Close to 100 contingents of women will be marching down the Kartavya Path this Republic Day. For the first time in our country, we will see women marching down. There will be a tribe women contingent that will try service women contingent that will be walking down the Kartavya Path. Representation of women has been very high this year, and that is exactly what we will be seeing. We'll also see how there will be 100 women artists which will be performing this Republic Day. So making sure that women are at the forefront and women are leading the country is something that will be very evident right this Republic Day. Camera person Pradeep Gupta, Aishwarya Paliwal, reporting for India Today.
Hello, welcome. You're watching our special broadcast. I'm Dipali Patel. The long wait for Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone's star Fighter has finally ended, with the film taking off in theatres. Now, exactly 1 year after jolting the Indian box office to life with his 1,000 crore rupees blockbuster Pathaan, filmmaker Siddharth Anand is back with a new film billed as a tribute to the sacrifice and patriotism of the Indian Armed Forces. Before we begin our club review, let me first begin our 30 minutes with a glimpse of this one-of-its-kind aerial action thriller and of course the star-studded screening that was held in Mumbai.
उन्हें दिखाना पड़ेगा कि बाप कौन है। हम पीओके एंटर कर रहे हैं। मिशन इज अ गो। फंस गए हिंदुस्तानी।
ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देने आए हो?
नहीं, धोखे का जवाब। इनकमिंग मिसाइल। बदले से।
It's not just about the action, but also patriotism. Moreover, it's a story of a fighter who can sacrifice everything and anything for the country.
शायद किया उन्होंने स्ट्राइक।
4 F-16 पाकिस्तान से श्रीनगर की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं।
अब टेरर अटैक नहीं, जंग होगी।
That's right. Filmmaker Siddharth Anand, who was the mastermind behind Shah Rukh Khan's blockbuster Pathaan, has another treat for cinephiles, featuring Hrithik Roshan, Deepika Padukone and Anil Kapoor among others. It also features Anil Kapoor assembling a skilled team of Indian Air Force officers to avenge India after a deadly bomb blast.
Terror attack.
He asks his team to forge interpersonal relationships as that will help them during the war.
आप सब इंडियन एयरफोर्स के टॉप एविएटर्स हो, इसलिए आप सबको हैंड पिक करके हमने एक क्विक रिस्पांस टीम बनाई है। एक दूसरे को जानो, बॉन्ड विद ईच अदर। जंग में इंटरपर्सनल रिश्ते ही काम आएंगे।
What the hell?
Caught you, Minnie.
Arrogant.
Confident.
In fact, ahead of its theatrical release, the makers had organized a special screening, and attending the same was Hrithik Roshan along with filmmaker Siddharth Anand. Extending their support, Hrithik's partner Sabah Azad, cousin Pashmina, his former wife Suzanne, his kids, and even dad Rakesh Roshan arrived for the screening. While Deepika gave the screening a miss, superstar Shah Rukh Khan, who avoided the cameras as he drew the black curtains in his car, too came out in support for his Pathaan filmmaker and co-star. Ayushmann Khurrana and Vani Kapoor were among other celebrities who attended the intimate screening of Fighter. And the hype for this one-of-its-kind aerial action thriller has been unmatched ever since its onset. What also?
तो जैसे टेररिस्ट की वजह से अगर हम बदतमीजी पे उतर आए, तो तुम्हारा हर मोहल्ला IOP बन जाएगा। Occupied Pakistan.
Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Now let me cut across to my colleague Tushar Joshi, who watched the first day first show of Hrithik Roshan and Deepika starrer Fighter. Tushar, let's first talk about the collaboration. This is the first film where we see Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone team up. How is their chemistry?
Before jumping into their chemistry, I would like to ask filmmakers, what were you waiting for? I mean, why has anybody not cast Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone together? I'm guessing there must have been offers in the past, but I think time was due, because both these actors are absolutely stunning on the big screen. They are blockbuster bona fide superstars in their own right, and they also bring their own sense of realism and magic to cinema. So when you see Hrithik and Deepika together in the same frame, whether it's them dancing to a blockbuster song, or whether it's them in their fighter planes doing all those daredevil action scenes, I think that's one of the trump cards of Fighter, that it brought that freshness to the table. It got Deepika, Hrithik looking stunning on that poster, and they sort of take that blockbuster feel-good magic from the poster to the big screen.
Tushar, I remember how Siddharth Anand forayed into directing action films in 2014 with Bang Bang. Thereafter, he has delivered War and Pathaan. Both received rave reviews. Where do you think Fighter falls in his universe?
You know, Siddharth Anand has sort of created his own universe, like you rightly mentioned. I mean, if we know Rajkumar Hirani for his feel-good cinema, we know Karan Johar to make these really opulent, big-scale family dramas, then Siddharth Anand over the last few years has managed to create her own niche in his space. A lot of critics say that, you know, he perhaps copy-pastes and takes these big-ticket Hollywood scenes and replicates them in Bollywood films. But even that could be an art and itself a craft. It's not easy doing that. Having said that, there's a certain expectation that comes from a Siddharth Anand film. The title that you mentioned, whether it's Bang Bang, whether it's been Pathaan, whether it's been War, these are all films that you have to watch in a theater. And these are all films that have been made with A-list superstars. In that space, I feel Fighter sort of fits in, but it's also a little different from what he's done before.
I couldn't agree more on this, Tushar. But how are the action scenes? I feel they are the backbone of Fighter. Can they be compared with those we see in Hollywood films? And is it anything like Top Gun Maverick?
That's a good question, Dipali, because for a lot of time, ever since the poster and the teaser came out, a lot of comparisons were being drawn to Tom Cruise's Top Gun and Siddharth Anand, Hrithik Roshan's Fighter. But to leave all those doubts aside, Fighter is nothing like Top Gun. If you were a Top Gun hardcore fan and perhaps your heart was bleeding that somebody in Bollywood wanted to make a film based upon Top Gun, be rest assured it's not like Top Gun. The action scenes are not very similar to what we've seen in the Tom Cruise film. It's not something we've seen in Bollywood and Indian cinema in terms of the scale of these aerial shots. The scenes look very real. The VFX looks top-notch. The way they have been shot and the climax in itself is a major highlight. I think we have seen a lot of ground, hand-to-hand combat scenes in Bollywood, but we have rarely seen these long-drawn shots when it comes to aerial combat. So I think in that space, Fighter sort of sets a benchmark in creating these really big action set pieces, which everybody will enjoy in the theatre.
Tushar, if you could also give our viewers a sense of how your overall experience was, and of course the stars that you would want to give.
I think Fighter is just basic, good old, get your popcorn bucket, sit in the theatre and enjoy your film. You have two good-looking actors on the big screen. You have some really CT and tali bajawing moments when it comes to the climax. You have a very strong, solid ensemble cast when it comes to Karan Singh Grover, Sanjida Sheikh, a lot of actors, Mahesh Shetty. Anil Kapoor is outstanding in Fighter. So I feel overall he has managed to put the set pieces together and create a film that will sort of keep you engrossed. Yes, it has its own fair share of drawbacks. The second half is really weak. There are some dialogues and patriotism-laden scenes which sort of drag. But overall, I think Fighter delivers its bang for buck. It sort of makes you it keeps you entertained. It keeps you engrossed. We would like to give a solid 4 out of 5 stars for Fighter.
Deadliest terror attack से ज़्यादा जवानों को खो दिया.
बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट 26/11 और अब पुलवामा. किसी सरकार ने उनकी इन हरकतों का मुंह तोड़ जवाब नहीं दिया. लेकिन अब बस उन्हें दिखाना पड़ेगा कि
Hrithik Roshan is one of those rare actors who's decorated his career with a handful of such movies, be it Vikram Vedha, War, or even Dhoom 2. Let's not forget how he's etched his stature as an action hero. In our next report, we give you a lowdown on this. Take a look. While his action is on full display in Fighter, Hrithik Roshan is one of those rare actors who has decorated his career with a handful of such movies. Case in point,
हम अक्सर सोचते हैं कि हर कहानी के सिर्फ 2 ही सिरे होते हैं, अच्छाई या बुराई, लेकिन हमारी ये सोच गलत है शायद.
Vikram Vedha, a neo-noir thriller which showcased Hrithik Roshan in a completely different avatar. He played a negative role in this Pushkar Gayatri directorial and proved that he can pull off a baddie as good as any character he has played in the past.
नहीं है, छीना भी जाता है. क्या हर बुराई वाकई बुरी होती है? क्या हर अच्छाई वाकई अच्छी?
The film, which also starred Saif Ali Khan, was the Hindi adaptation of Tamil film of the same name, and for this, Hrithik stepped into the shoes of Vijay Sethupathi to bring that deadly exterior out on the big screens.
आप और हम बिल्कुल एक जैसे हैं सर, और एक दूसरे के वजह से.
Now, if you jog your memory a bit and recall, Hrithik Roshan also pulled off Kabir, a former secret agent in 2019's
इंडिया का मोस्ट वांटेड क्रिमिनल जिसके पीछे हम इतने सालों से पड़े.
Bang Bang in 2014 marked first of the 3 collaboration between Hrithik Roshan and Siddharth Anand, the two souls who are determined to create some visually satisfying and adrenaline-pumping high-octane actioner one after another.
Rajveer Nanda, international criminal.
For this outing, Hrithik turned into a mysterious thief who by chance has an encounter with a bank employee essayed by Katrina Kaif, and this sudden meet cute leads to an adrenaline-fueled transcontinental adventure.
बताओ, कोहिनूर कहाँ है? कृपया अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लीजिए.
Not many know that Bang Bang is an official remake of the 2010 American film Night and Day.
Everybody get down. No one follows us, or I kill myself and then her. On 3. Ready? 1.
Sorry. I panicked.
What number would you like?
3. Yeah, let's just stick with 3. It's good.
Okay.
विजय दीनानाथ चौहान. विजय चौहान देखने में सीधा लेकिन सबसे उलझा हुआ. कंचों से खेलने की उम्र में ही उसने बंदूक की गोलियों से खेलना सीख लिया.
Moving on, Agnipath made its way into the list of Hrithik Roshan's actioner, and for all the right reasons. From capturing emotions to giving the bad guys a tough time, including Kancha Cheena, portrayed by Sanjay Dutt, the actor stays true to his character Vijay Dinanath Chauhan.
विजय चौहान एक छोटे से गांव के मास्टर का बेटा मुंबई के अंडरवर्ल्ड का बादशाह बनना चाहता है.
This Karan Malhotra directorial revolved around him as he seeks revenge for his father's murder and aims at protecting his village, Manwa.
विजय दीनानाथ चौहान को मरना पड़ेगा. मैं मांडवा था. मांडवा तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहा है.
Let's dive deeper and rewind our clocks to 2006. Remember Hrithik Roshan in Dhoom 2? A super cool thief who used gadgets to rob and trick people with different avatars. From jumping off building to standing as still as a sculpture. Hrithik Roshan's character Aryan gave cops a hard time, and accompanying him in this actioner was his partner in crime, Suneri, aka Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
तुम प्लेयर बुरे नहीं हो, इसलिए एक नसीहत देती हूँ. कोई अच्छा सा पार्टनर ढूंढ लो, ज्यादा दिन खेल पाओगे.
But let's also not forget how Hrithik edged his stature as an action hero with films like Krish and even Mission Kashmir, among others. Entertainment Bureau, India Today. "365 Days, 3 action films." Deepika Padukone has proved that she is a dynamite when it comes to hopping onto a highly cherished genre that is action. Exactly a year ago, she featured in Pathaan, then starred in Jawan, and now Fighter. From handling bad guys to taking down her enemies in style, our next report highlights how she stole the spotlight with a hat trick. First as Rubai in Pathaan, then as Aishwarya in Jawan, and finally completed the streak with her role as Meenal, aka Minnie, in Fighter.
चलो तुम्हें जम्मू घुमाती हूँ.
क्यों, तुम्हारा एक्स यहाँ से था?
नहीं, पर शायद नेक्स्ट यहाँ से हो.
Yes, 365 days, 3 actioners.
हम ये मिशन साथ में कर सकते हैं. So are you in or are you out?
That's Deepika Padukone, who hopped on to a highly cherished genre like never before. And boy, was she a dynamite. From taking down her enemies in style to executing slick flips to handling bad guys and even stealing the spotlight every time she brandished a gun. You name it and she's done it all, making her one of the most bankable actresses of current times. Deepika embarked on this magical ride of a hat trick with her collaboration with Shah Rukh Khan and Siddharth Anand for Pathaan in January 2023, and the film ended up being a blockbuster.
मैं एक सोल्जर हूँ पठान, अपने वतन के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
Within 6 months, Deepika reunited with SRK and it was for Jawan. Like their previous outing, this hit Jodi once again delivered a masterstroke with Deepika acing her game as a top-notch female actress in an action genre.
हार जाओगे.
हार तो मैं पहले गया था.
If this wasn't enough, the Lady Singham, as she now is lovingly known as, completed her year with another actioner. She collaborated with Siddharth Anand yet again and effortlessly also took charge as a squadron pilot in Fighter, which also stars Hrithik Roshan and Anil Kapoor.
Caught you, Vinny.
Arrogant.
Confident.
चलो तुम्हें जम्मू घुमाती हूँ.
क्यों, तुम्हारा एक्स यहाँ से था?
नहीं, पर शायद नेक्स्ट यहाँ से हो.
After Fighter, the unstoppable Deepika takes on a bigger responsibility as Lady Singham, with Rohit Shetty leading the cop universe as a filmmaker. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Nearly 2 decades in the film industry, and yet he's aware what really works for the audience. That's filmmaker Siddharth Anand, the magician who through his cinematic lens has delivered memorable treats in the form of rom-coms and action films.
Nearly 2 decades in the film industry, and yet he's aware what really works for the audience. Yes, that's Siddharth Anand, the magician who through his cinematic lens has delivered memorable treats in the form of rom-coms and action films.
जाके अपने दिमाग का टेस्ट करवाओ. 2 दिन की मुलाकात को प्यार समझते.
तो फिर ये और क्या है?
Breaking the norms of Hindi cinema with a captivating look at urban life in Melbourne, Siddharth Anand in 2005 made his directorial debut with a rom-com titled Salam Namaste, and it starred Saif Ali Khan and Preeti Zinta.
That's worse.
Now around the same time in 2008, he also directed Bachna Hai Hasino starring Ranbir Kapoor, Bipasha Basu, Deepika Padukone and Manisha Lamba.
Let me think, ab yaad aaya. You dumped me. Sorry.
This romantic comedy film revolved around Raj Sharma, a young playboy who meets 3 young women at different stages in his life and learns important lessons about life, love along the way. Consisting of shots from New York, Las Vegas and San Francisco.
इंडिया का मोस्ट वांटेड क्रिमिनल, जिसके पीछे हम इतने सालों से पड़े.
इस तरह के क्रिमिनल्स बहुत चार्मिंग होते हैं.
In 2014, Anand forayed into directing action films, and his first in this genre was Bang Bang, starring Hrithik Roshan and Katrina Kaif.
This film was surely a sleek, action-packed adventure, with Siddharth giving it his Midas touch.
वो ये सोचते कि तुम कुछ जानती हो।
मैं क्या जानती हूँ?
कुछ नहीं, पर वो ये नहीं जानते।
वो नहीं जानती कि मैं कुछ जानती हूँ।
नहीं, वो ये सोचते हैं कि तुम कुछ जानती हो, पर वो ये नहीं जानते कि तुम कुछ नहीं जानती।
मैं क्या जानती हूँ?
कुछ नहीं।
तो वो ये जानती है क्या?
स्टॉप!
The real icing on the cake for Siddharth Anand in action genre was Pathan, which came as a much-needed blockbuster. Starring Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone and John Abraham, the film not only ended Hindi cinema's 2022 box office slump, but also marked Shah Rukh Khan's smashing return to the big screens, and Salman Khan's extended cameo was a pure paisa vasool.
एक सोल्जर ये नहीं पूछता देश ने उसके लिए क्या किया, पूछता है वो देश के लिए क्या कर सकता है।
Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
POK का मतलब है पाकिस्तान ऑक्यूपाइड कश्मीर। तुमने ऑक्यूपाई किया है, मालिक हम हैं।
That's all we could pack in our special broadcast, but keep watching In the Club from Monday to Friday at 2:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. only on India Today to get your daily dose of entertainment. This is me, Droupadi Patel, signing off. Till next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.
In vibrant Lehariya turbans adorned with saffron hackles and sparkling band instruments, playing the spirited tune of Amar Senani, the CISF's women band, led by Constable Kashyap Monica Narendra. Marching with the beat, with the rhythm, the CISF Women Marching Contingent, led by Assistant Commandant Tanmay Mohante, going past the saluting base. The motto, protection and security. Sunshine, spread across Kartavya Path today.
आज़ादी के बाद हमारे मनुष्यों ने एक लंबी चर्चा संवाद से भारत का संविधान बनाया। आज हम सबको गर्व है कि भारत का संविधान समता, न्याय, समानता, बंधुत्व की भावना के साथ हम सबके मार्गदर्शन में आज भी महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाता है। संसदीय लोकतंत्र के अंदर सबको अधिकार, मताधिकार का अधिकार देना और विविधताओं के बाद भी संसदीय लोकतंत्र मजबूत हुआ, उसमें हमारा संविधान की प्रमुख भूमिका है। आज मैं देशवासियों से आह्वान करना चाहता हूं, आइए इस 75 गणतंत्र दिवस पर हम अपने कर्तव्य और दायित्व को निभाते हुए भारत के नव निर्माण में और विकसित भारत बनाने में अपने संकल्प की सिद्धि की ओर बढ़ें और पूरी तन्मयता के साथ, पूरी सामर्थ्य शक्ति के साथ हम देश में योगदान करें। गणतंत्र दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बहुत बहुत बधाई।
सारे जहां से अच्छा की धुन लेकर AAD कॉलेज एंड सेंटर
डोगरा रेजिमेंटल सेंटर और एएससी सेंटर नॉर्थ का संयुक्त बैंड दस्ता और कमान संभाली है सूबेदार एम राजेश ने। उनके साथ सूबेदार मोतीलाल और नायब सूबेदार बराबेंद्र सिंह। 72 बैंड वादक इस दस्ते में।
Marching boots, military music, all continue. And approaching the saluting base, we have the Madras Regiment.
मैकेनाइज्ड कॉलम्स के बाद अब बारी है मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट की। कर्तव्य पथ पर ये दस्ता है मद्रास रेजिमेंट का। नेतृत्व मेजर जेरी ब्लेज कर रहे हैं। मद्रास रेजिमेंट भारतीय सेना की सबसे पुरानी इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंट है, जिसकी उत्पत्ति वर्ष 1750 में हुई थी। 1962 का चीनी आक्रमण हो, 1947-48 का भारत पाकिस्तान युद्ध हो, 1965 और 75 की लड़ाइयां हो, हर जगह वीरता के नए अध्याय लिखे हैं मद्रास रेजिमेंट के इन जवानों ने। आदर्श वाक्य स्वधर्मे निधनम श्रेयः। अपना कर्तव्य निभाते हुए मरना गौरव की बात। इसके ठीक पीछे गढ़वाल राइफल्स रेजिमेंटल सेंटर, 58 गोरखा ट्रेनिंग सेंटर और 39 गोरखा ट्रेनिंग सेंटर का संयुक्त बैंड दस्ता। 72 संगीतकार इसमें शामिल। और बैंड दस्ते के ठीक पीछे आ रहा है ग्रेनेडियर्स का मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट, आकर्षक वेशभूषा से सुरक्षित सुसज्जित होते हैं।
You're watching India Today. I'm Nabila Jamal. Let me take you through the top news. But before that, wishing our viewers a very happy Republic Day. Nitish Kumar likely to jump ship yet again. May take oath as Bihar Chief Minister soon. Sushil Modi likely to be the Deputy Chief Minister. Can this change really result in fruitful outcomes for 2024 for the NDA is the question. Rift widens within India bloc. The Congress claims Rahul Gandhi's Nyay Yatra has been blocked in Bengal by Mamata Banerjee. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary asserting no nod by Didi in Siliguri. The big Gyanvapi ASI survey report is out. Findings reveal the existence of a Hindu temple at that mosque complex. In fact, BJP hails the report as a big win for the Hindu side, while AIMIM rubbishes the survey report. "75 years of India's constitution, India's Nari Shakti on full display. Tejas and Rafael roar on Kartavya Path. Brave new Bharat on the front foot. All out and visible right here on Republic Day. From the United States to Japan to Russia, world wishes India on the 75th Republic Day. Wishes pouring in with the US terming India a key strategic partner while putting out this video in celebration of India's Republic Day.
कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है, नहीं